Let's see. How's the stream? Not in the orange. That's less than thrilling. Oh. Huh. It's odd. Is everyone getting okay sound? Someone can let me know. Let's see. You guys getting okay sound? Hopefully, yes. And we can go. Just let me... And put that. And... Alrighty. Looks like... Alright, that looks like it's fixed it. I guess we can kick things off and see how things go. If not, we can always... If things go poorly, we can always shift to Twitch. But, yeah, let's see. Can you guys hear me? Is there any sound? Can you guys hear me? Alrighty. So, Wood Elves. Has there really been any change in this matchup? The new Lizardmen units don't really affect it. Neither do new Empire ones. Actually, we could try shaking up the Empire build here for sure. So we don't really want Outriders. Wagon with a mortar is kind of tempting because you could move it around and it's it still outranges everything that Wood Elves can put on the field. Yeah, let's see. How do we want to shake things up? I'm probably gonna bring Boris just because Boris is pretty cheap and cheerful, and I can throw him in. He'll be an okay combatant with Crush the Weak, and of course the Midland Roof. Do I want to hunt General or Wolfheart? Wolfheart could be okay. He does have the Amber Bow and Focus Shot, but Outriders got a big old buff that was not necessarily hidden, but then they got the rework. But I think we'll try some Vanguard shenanigans. We'll get some Huntsmen. What map is this? Still for a river. Now Huntsmen do get outranged by the Wood Elf archers, but they do have stock, which could potentially compensate at least a little bit. We can bring silver bullets. Let's see, wagon. And it's nice that you can outrange, actually match Glade Riders for range, because normally that's a bit difficult for Empire. You either bring crossbows, which are obviously susceptible because they're visible, or, yeah. I don't know if I want War Wagon. I don't know. War Wagons are a lot pricier than the mortar. Definitely think I'm going to bring Boris, just because he's such a safe pick. You can't really get screwed over with him. So Knights of the Blazing Sun are always strong in this matchup. Kind of depends though. I want to go more conventional or try to beat the Wood Elves at their own game. Could bring a warrior priest. Or we could double up on Empire Captain. Empire Captains actually got cheaper, I think, in this past patch. So we can bring them like super stripped down and use them as a backline harass. And yeah. Few state troops. Granted, the Sigmar Sons did get a nerf last patch, an effective nerf, because they did lose some melee defense, because all the nine Chevron units had their changes made. But yeah, now we can't bring more regiments of renown, which doesn't really matter because I didn't necessarily want more regiments of renown. But yeah, we got all my swordsmen. I can't bring more swordsmen than I've already brought. I want an Empire Knight in there. Okay, I definitely don't need that. I could cram in an Empire Knight like this, and that gives me a little more width. We have some swordsmen to contest the front line to apply pressure there. And then, yeah, we got a few Empire Captains. Obviously, a Warrior Priest would be nice, but I don't know if I could squeeze in a Warrior Priest. Like, if I ditch these guys, ditch this. Let me, there we go. So they still have that bug going where extra miscast chance. We definitely don't care about that. Scroll of Power is tempting, but honestly, that's not the necessary. Soulfire could be cool. Benediction is very nice to have. Hammer of Sigmar, obviously. Actually, we could do like all of these and then bring a front line, a tiny front line of swordsmen, and we could be okay. Yeah, we can try that for sure. We'll give it a shot. I don't actually know if it's any good. But I'm figuring the Huntsmen. The problem is that they're definitely not as cheap. Dwarf Rangers, even after the changes, they actually got a price nerf, are still cheaper by a long shot. You pay for that anti-large, which is cool, but like you don't really need it as an Empire. So, yeah, we'll see. We will see, folks. We will see if we can conquer the foul wood elf. And yeah. Hopefully, I don't know. It kind of depends on what they bring, I guess. I'm not sure this is an optimal build, to be honest, compared to a more conventional go wide with infantry and cavalry build, where you just kind of bring like one or two nominal zoning units for your shooting department, like a Hammer of Witches, or maybe a mortar or two, or like a unit of silver bullets. That's it, because depending on how heavy my opponent goes on cav, it could go badly. But at least I do have 3 heavy cav units, and the Wood Elves don't have the easiest time at least breaking through them. Like, sure, if my opponent goes super heavy on cav, he might overwhelm me, but I don't see me being able to break through it quickly, which is pretty important in my opinion. Being able to deny that sort of play and prevent that. So we'll see. Let's see, swordsmen for front line, silver bullets. I don't know, these guys have better melee sets, so I decided I wanted to try them out. Originally I was going to do more of a Vanguard-y build. Now I'm not really thinking of a Vanguard-y build, so might have been a bit of a poor choice, but oh well. It is what it is. Got a very narrow front line. My opponent, he doesn't outnumber me, which is a little surprising usually. Oftentimes you'll see these very surprisingly wide Wood Elf builds against Empire. Command squad, guns, and Knights of the Blazing Sun. We'll give 1 unit over here. Wood Elves did get the Wild Rider Regiment of Renown actually has anti-large now, so that could be nasty. On the flip side, though, they actually have magic damage now, which is a straight downgrade against Knights of the Blazing Sun, who have 25% magic resist. So they actually, I don't know if they're going to trade any better tonight. If my opponent brings those, they could be a little bit of a trap unit here, because Knights of the Blazing Sun are very popular in this match. Wow. I don't know if I just can't say, I might not be able to see them over the berm there. And Holy, this is some major league lag, I think. That's my people are just mucked up. They got Glade Guard, they got Winterheart Guard. Heyo, David. How you doing today? But, look at that, we got some Glade Guard there. Oh, we already got Wild Riders running away. Seems pretty elfish to me. More Wild Riders running away. This is some major lag. I don't know what toaster my opponent's playing on, or perhaps I'm playing on a toaster, but I don't know. Look at that damage. Holy hell, these guys can fire on the move while advancing. I completely forgot about that, actually. I looked at their stats beforehand because obviously a lot of YouTubers did have early access, and so I watched their videos and saw what this was all about, but I did not realize there's Way Watchers camping in the woods, so yeah, I'm not going to get caught out by that. Let's not. No, just no. I'm out of here. And we're gonna go try to run those guys down. If I can get a snare on these guys, if I can just get like a charge off with some of my cav. One thing I actually did here was not bring a caster. So first game of the day, and yeah, we're already off to a great start. But you know what? It's not the end of the world. You don't necessarily need a caster. One of the most overrated things. Yeah, I might do some Skaven. The Skaven didn't get much in the way of changes this patch, which kind of limits them a little bit, or limits the opportunities there a little bit, in my opinion. What do we got? It's Dryads. Yeah, let's... Is that... Or, no, wait a second. Is that... Do we have Orion somewhere? I just can't see him still? Or no? I'm imagining things. What are these? Knights of Blazing Sun. I'm trying to get in there. It's just not happening. Get it? Yeah, that's Orion. I definitely don't want to fight Wild Riders on top of the angry War Dancers. You guys can engage on them. You guys can swing around. You guys can actually focus out the Wild Riders. Engage. And... yeah, that's gonna be... This could be decent. Unfortunately, my other guys are kind of routing off. And I'm completely blowing this. But you know what? The guns are doing some work. My Knights got in there, and I don't think he's got... Way Watchers got a nerf to their survivability recently. So that's actually going to be a big boon here. The Knights will be able to hold. The Swordsman should shore that up. Knights, you know, they're not great. They're not really just meant to hold for super long time, but, you know, they can if they need to. They're forced to. They can definitely do the job. Now, Flock of Doom... whatever. Not the end of the world. We're going to focus Orion over there. We're going to try to get our Empire Knights over here to try to deal with this Manticore. We broke the Wild Riders, so now we can swing around wide with our Cav force. Holy hell, this is a haggard battle. And move, you Empire Knights, move! They're making me rage here. But it's all good. It's all good in the hood. Dryads running. Let's push those guys. We got the Wild Riders fleeing. So that's not bad. We can actually slam into the Low Tricksters behind here. And yeah, Orion's actually getting punched down. Like, the Huntsmen just do so much damage. Because they've got an 8 bonus versus large. Now we're going to get Boris in here. That should, with the rear charge, we might actually be able to... War Dancers, even the Regiment around, do not have the best... survivability, and we're about to hit him with a barrage as well. Orion might actually be a goner here. He's running, he's booking it, he's trying to get away, but I don't know if... Yeah, he's dead. Alright, sweet. So we got Orion off the field. You guys need to get the hell away. That... You know, that's actually kind of a misplay on my opponent's part. He let this Manticore get caught up on literally the one unit that's like super well designed to beat down on that unit. My hero squad needs to get over here. We're still taking a pounding fire, but you know what? As long as we can get rid of the Way Watchers, that would be a big win for us. I don't really care about one unit of Huntsmen. Huntsmen, you know, they're cool. I like them, but they're not expensive, so I'm not too concerned about keeping them alive. Yeah, I finally got a little bit of time to myself, and so I'm like, hey, you know, it would be fun. I was thinking about streaming last night, but I was just exhausted. I was literally in work all day. I was so excited for the DLC, and then I got home, and I can't do nothing. I'm completely dead. And so unfortunately I didn't get around to streaming like I'd hoped, but Yeah, today, here we are. Gonna have some fun. And smush some pansy elves without magic, because magic's for losers. Boris is being slow, though. That's definitely less than cool. These guys are able to get on the Blade Guard. One thing I do kind of like, though, about the Regiment of Renown Huntsmen is that they're kind of like Shadow Warriors and the Empire Edition, but unlike normal Shadow Warriors, they don't have their stats tank into the gutter the moment they lose half their HP, which kind of sucks about normal Huntsmen. Now I'm gonna try to get old Boris on those Way Watchers because they are being an absolute menace. Is this army loss? Huh. I didn't, well, yeah, I don't know. I didn't feel like I was in that dominating position in this game, but whatever, I'll take it. I will take it. That was an abysmal build. Well, I don't know about abysmal, but the fact that I didn't bring a caster was a big misplay. Definitely 0 out of 10. Would not recommend doing that. My opponent, well, Ryan got changed. He's actually, but if you're going to run a conventional build, Ryan's actually worse right now because he costs you 50 more gold than he did before. And he hasn't gotten anything to compensate for that. He got Vanguard, which obviously makes him better if you Vanguard, because it gives you an opportunity to do Vanguard build. But if you're not going to Vanguard, which my opponent wasn't doing here with his Blade Guard and stuff, I don't know. Ryan's a downgrade, essentially. I'm happy you got Vanguard, don't get me wrong, guys. But yeah, I don't know if it's worth it if you're going to do a more conventional build like that. Alright, time to see some Skaven. Hopefully it's not as laggy as the last battle. That was like slow. Now Skaven had some major nerfs this last batch, and for some ungodly reason, Poison Wind Globes got buffed because what the things Skaven were struggling with, Poison Wind Globes. How we doing this? Warplating cannons out the wazoo. We're gonna do an old school build. We don't need no fancy schmancy new units. Old school. Oh, ew. Never mind. Ew. Dwarfs. Let's see. Rat Rush or something else. It's a tough one. There's a lot of ways to do this match. Oh, Queek actually got buffed. Queek's cheaper now. And this is like his one good matchup, so we can do Queek. Giselle nerf. Yeah, I know a lot of Skaven players aren't happy about it. I think they needed a change. I'm not happy that it was a straight nerf. I'm not much of a Skaven player, to be quite honest with you. I don't play much Skaven, but just not my cup of tea per se. But yeah, we don't need that. We want Vermintide Plague. Don't care for any of those. Definitely will take that. I think they're still very strong. I haven't tested them yet, but I would assume that, honestly, just looking at their stats, I would still assume they're going to be doing some nasty work. Most of their relevant stats haven't been nerfed except the range and a little bit of accuracy, but that shouldn't hurt them in most situations. But we'll see. Alright, Dwarf Thing Menace. We got some Plague Monks. We're going to get some Stormmen. We're going to have this bad boy with a Wither. We got Vermintide ready to go. Do we want Terror from a Doom Mill? Maybe some Rat Ogres. One thing we should keep in mind, though, is... one thing we should keep in mind, though, is the gyrocopters. I'm not particularly fond of them. What map are we on? Lost Crater. That's a really big map. Ugh. I don't want to do a Giselle build. Am I gonna risk Teeth Breakers here? Drop like a Rat Ogre to get more width with some Skaven slaves. Some bonus width. Can't even get Chevron on them. The Depressing. Depressing. Yeah, I guess this is what we're gonna be rolling with. Bit of a haggard build. Not sure this is great, but you know what? We're gonna try to make it work. I don't know. The deck gunners have really bad accuracy. Like, their DPS at range is pretty trash, and like, you can't dual artillery really with deck gunners, for example. And I think the Jezzails, even with the nerf, will still be able to dual artillery really cost efficiently. Ushabti, well, they're good at killing Cav. I think Ushabti are also more susceptible to counter battery, though, like, especially from cannons and bolt throwers. Like, I think Ushabti just straight up lose to a bolt thrower, despite being like 400 more expensive, whereas Jezzails will literally be like every artillery in the piece in the game. I'm pretty sure, straight up fight. I don't know if they will. I'm hoping, and I assume they still will. It's just going to be by hopefully less of a margin. But I haven't run tests on it, so don't take my word for it. Do not sue me if I'm wrong. In all seriousness, I'm not entirely sure, but I do think they, I don't know, I'd assume they'll still be workable. Let's get ourselves our beautiful army. I do like the new army limits, by the way. That's kind of cool. I didn't bring any Death Runners, which kind of sucks, but I brought the Rat Ogres instead, so that'll shake things up a little bit. Shade Wraith Gunners are okay. The problem is they crumble. They have really low HP, and they crumble real easy. And I'm personally not the biggest fan of them, to be quite honest with you. Like, the Discourage is beautiful. I love that. But the rest of the unit is just very, very expensive for what it does. No, that's control 5. This is a very narrow Dawi build. So it could be good for our Plague Furnace if my opponent does, because it means we should be able to swarm their shooting, hopefully. But unless it's like he brought like a bunch of artillery and it's like actually, you know, like 5 guns. If it, oh my god, if he brought flame cannons, this could actually be really bad. Because I don't have much to deal with a flame cannon mob. If he has like 2 or 3 flame cannons in there, it would be a ballsy move and something not particularly good against most Skaven builds. You never know. Has anybody tried the new flame cannons for the Dawi? Because they got buffed, but but made more expensive, which I felt was a direct nerf. Oh my god, this is abysmal. Leave my Rat Ogres alone. Wyvern was about to say some naughty words. Great. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. Wow, yeah, this is really fun. Oh, and then these guys got a bonus versus large, so you know. Yeah. Oh man. I should have brought a Ruins caster or a Lore of Ruin caster, but I did not. That's gonna come. Oh my god, this is just pure. And he, like, I even had him pop the stealth ability, and they still got shot. That sucks. That's sick. You know what? He doesn't. What is this? Is this Belagar? It's just Belagar. So we actually. You know what? This might not be as bad as I feel it is. Because if we just charge down the pipe, what is he gonna do? Nothing. Oh my god, no, he's gonna murder Queek because, oh my god, that is actually like pure unadulterated cancer. I absolutely hate these sorts of builds. They're so unfun to play against. This is why you should. I guess this is why you should bring Jezzails. But yeah, we wanted to try something fun, not bring Jezzails for once, and yeah, paying for it for sure. Fortunately, though, we are plowing through these Lombards. Well, look at how quickly Creek is going down. This is incredibly like 0 out of 10. Would not recommend type stuff. Slayers coming in from that flank. Coming in over here. Yeah, I don't know. This is probably gonna be a loss. Queek's, I think, dead by now. Right? No, he's not, actually, surprisingly. Get me a summon. Get on those cannons. We're swarming all over them. That's nice. Perhaps not worth that much, but Queek is back online. Woo! Whoop, whoop. Can I get... They're just annihilating my teeth breakers here. Like, the teeth breakers are not able to do anything. This is all sorts of frustrating. All sorts of unfun. Now, the gyros are messing me up. I'm not able to shut down the gyros anymore.
Very good, master. Skaven slaves.
My only hope right now is that the Queek's getting in there at least, whatever that's worth. Try to get on top of him. I just want to shut down all the guns. We got on the Rangers. There's our clan rat summon, running those guys down. This is just ugh. Get some more summons out.
Yes, yes, yes. Quick head taker. Countess command. It's famine fury.
Yeah, like just God, yeah. This is like if I'd brought Giselles, if I'd brought a more conventional build, I actually don't see him doing too hot here. But because I didn't bring a conventional build, I'm gonna get probably wrecked. Bounce power's always swinging way out of my favor. I can cast that, but oh my god, these guys should be chasing these guys down. Queek just got routed off. I don't have my shooting anymore, so I can pop that. I'm trying to Morris engine down these slayers because this is just ew.
Go! Scamper scurry! Clan rats!
Queek's not coming back. That's it, folks. I'm pretty sure that is game. Rat Rush failed. What did Teclis get? How is Teclis a beast now? This is just unfun. Holy hell, what a cancer build. Yeah, this, folks, is why you bring Giselles, I guess, nowadays. Especially with the gyro buffs. Yeah, oh, this is just cancer to play against. If I have a triple Giselle, would have probably won me that, but oh god, whatever. Oh, I forgot. You're right. Fiery Convocation got buffed. That's true. I completely forgot that was the thing that got done this patch. But yeah, hopefully that. Yeah, if that's good now, that would be nice. That's good. Good. Let's try the Lizardmen. We are gonna make. Alright, we are going to do some wonky build. But what wonky build? That is the question. If he stays... I don't know if he's going to plan to stay high elves. I want to do... Empire. I want I want to run a Dreadsarian, but against... Yeah, I could do HE after this. I want to do Dreadsarian, but against Empire, that's going to be garbage. It's just too expensive, and Empire's just going to gun you down. Especially with the new the worst part's the new what are they called? the new Regiment of Renown Wagon is really good. I actually had a game yesterday where I completely decimated some of my opponent's Dread Saurian in like a few volleys with that. It is just stupid amounts of damage. I'm not gonna say it's OP because it costs 1800, but it is brutal. I want to make it work. I want the dream to work. Let's see. But we gotta go wide with everything else, I guess. We can go with some Cold One Spears. Do we want a Slan? Could bring a Slan of Life. Or Mazdamundi. And bring the, not Roiling Skies, because that's garbage. Forget Comet, forget Arcane and Forging. Shield. Cold ones are now tankier, which is nice. And get some with skinks. Yeah, why not? I don't know. This isn't a particularly great build, but you know what? We ran out of time. And I want to run a Dread Saurian, god damn it. Ancient Sally might have actually been a good idea. Oh well, too late now. Yeah, I definitely have to swarm and try to get their backline. I don't know how it's going to work out because honestly, yeah, if my opponent went with like a wide build, I don't think the Dread Saurian's good into this matchup, to be quite honest. I'm trying to shoehorn it in, but trying to shoehorn a 3,800 gold unit against Empire, especially when that unit is a single entity, yeah, not sure that's the greatest. But you know what? Just look at how great this guy looks. And apparently he decimates cavalry, which is kind of nice against Empire. Empire's like, I'm not gonna say they're only, but they're one of their big, you know, as we all know, is they're one of their big sort of redeeming qualities is the cav, and that's usually one of their saving graces against large. But Shredder should at least be able to manhandle those guys. Granted, he does cost 3,800, so that is many monies. We're gonna get some cold ones out here. So you control group 5, you can be control group 3, and yeah, you guys can be like control group 4. I'll do a quick battle at the moment, but maybe later. Right now I don't. Right now I'm just trying to sort of shake things up and yeah, play against some randos, beat up on some pubs, pad my ego. I don't know. Is firing communication good? I have to give it a shot. I'm gonna try HE. I actually promised I'd do him this May, and then I lied. So I'll do him. I will do him. Hopefully this guy's. Oh, at least we do have one of the problems. I actually don't know why this guy's missile resist is only 15%. To be honest, because they give dragons like 25%. And for a unit that costs 3,800. 15% missile resist is not great. I'm hoping to play against blind players, because that's the only way this Dread Saurian's gonna work. Do we have Gelt on the field? I can't see. Ah, there we go. Regiment Round Blackline. Oh wow, a light wizard. Who would have guessed? And we probably have the Hunts Marshal in there too, because there's nothing more fun than that. Believe me, folks. Oh my God, can they fire on the move? No, they can't. They just have that much range. What's that? Empire Knights, Royal of Griff Fights. So we're going to try to get some width going. We're going to swarm all over them. Swarm all over their butts. And yeah, you can shoot the skinks all day. I do not care. Come on, Mazdamundi. Move. It feels like Mazdamundi's gotten slow. The problem is I can't really get in there with the Knights and the Spears. Yeah, that wouldn't fly. But we can try to swim all over this flank. Which would be nice. Mazda gives missile resist, but you gotta stay close to him, which I'm currently not doing, and kind of paying for it. Yeah, there's the Huntsman that I was kind of expecting. I don't like. And there's. Yeah, they're focusing out the skinks, but They're probably gonna do a lot of damage to the shredder, to be honest. Oh, and I forgot. Whatever. If we brought it, might as well use it. The one thing they're gonna threaten a whole bunch is poor Mazdamundi. Like, oh crap! I let them all get caught because I'm distracted. But you know what? Get in there. And that was a pretty abysmal casting of. Get that on those guys. Mazdamundi. Holy hell, he is slow. What are you doing? Like, move. I literally don't know what this guy's doing. You guys get in there. Tie them down. He's just kind of sitting there, you know, twiddling his thumbs. Got an okay banishment back there. That's a small saving grace. I'm trying to get my Kobold Spear Riders out of there. Now I'm getting gunned down by the stupid wagon, though. That's kind of uncool. I'm gonna try to hit him with an Apotheosis. We're not really able to get in on the Huntsman, which kind of sucks. Yeah, he's just getting pounded. Fat Boy is just not able to tank it. I'm trying to get around the flank here, around these spears, but the spears are just zoning me. And there goes another net. Yeah. I'm not going to get Apotheosis up in time. I'm going to try to chase those guys off at least. But, like, yeah. Fat Boy's he's not going to be able to tank all that damage. Ew. No, that's... Ah, God. Yeah. There's just no way. This is 3,800 points ill spent. Like... whatever. It's okay. I don't think this... To be fair, I don't think this DLC is actually pretty unbalanced. I actually think most of the stuff that came out in this DLC is actually pretty okay. The only units that I think... There's a few underpowered ones. I think the Dread Saurians are underpowered. For the cost. Except they might be abusive in a few matchups. But I think that by and large they're underpowered. I don't think so. Marcus is very, very flimsy. Like, he's annoying. But he's flimsy. And if you bring him with full kit, he's like 1,800 or so gold. He's got like a net, which is a bit iffy on Empire, but it's only an 11-second net, so it's not the end of the world. Lithinar's still kind of meh. Alright, we're gonna find out if Teclis is actually good. Oh yeah, Push of Troy got nerfed. Did my opponent see me? I'm staying with Hiles. Whatever. Is he doing Hiles too? I want to mirror. We can do a mirror match if he wants to do that. Wait. Hunts Marshal, Enfeebling Foe, Regrowth. What is it? Is he doing Lizards? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are all the way to say it? What is this? What's the Hunts Marshal's damage output? Yeah. But he's only got 180 range. Which is gives you a good bit of counterplay. And his shots don't home from what I've seen. Which is quite an issue. Not having homing shots. It hurts. That's why Olithanar kind of sucks. How am I doing this against the lizards? Could do like the old Dragon Prince mob. I mean, like 4 Dragon Prince. Though actually, if he brings Croak, that's gonna be bad. Maybe it might not be that bad. Chaos, you say? Maybe next one. We're gonna go for something memey. Cut a white line here. I don't know. I could try to get an extra spear in there if I cut something. If I cut that Bound Fire Convocation, but I want to try that out. I don't need the. I think the Dread Saurian is largely useless in general. I think I can't really think of many matchups where I like intentionally bring him with like hope that he'll do well. Actually, why am I bringing Flock of Doomers? Lizards. It's just me not paying attention. Kill one of these guys for a few archers. God damn it, 25 gold short of like another archer. I know I will, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing here. Usually I do like a ranged build, but I'm kind of tempted to just do a rushy build and see if we can make that work. The problem is Croak. Because obviously Croak got nerfed, but he could still hurt you a lot. Surprise off meta pick. Whatever. We only got 1 spend, so that means this is a good build. That's usually how you can tell something's competitive. Yeah, actually, I really like Sisters and Spearmen in this matchup. But we're gonna go with the meme. I actually had an high elf player run this against me as Lizards, and he did pretty well with it. Like a really wide Dragon Prince build. But granted, this was back before. This was back before Croak hit the field. But actually, though. That makes me think, because if my opponent decides to meme it up with a Dread Saurian, those Dragon Princes are not going to do hot. So what are we going to do? We're actually going to swap. We're going to bring 2 Nobles. God dang it. I hate how it bugs out. Whatever. There we go. No. God dang it. Wait. I can't. Yeah, I didn't have time to set up an army there. So, screw it. We're doing High Elves still. But yeah, I had to cancel that because I just ran out of time there. I should have saved and restarted it. Oh, I can afford to lose with Aster, but I can't afford to go in with like 3,000 worth of funds gone. And once the countdown finishes, it doesn't let you redo your army. So I would have been down 3,000 going into that, which is something I'm not doing. Yeah, it might make me look bad that I kind of canceled on the guy, but hey, he started the countdown. You didn't ask a thing, so yeah. Oh, great. Oh, great. But let's come on. Give me a high elf game. Dawi. Oh, actually, the bolt thrower got changed this past patch, didn't it? So we could try. I don't know if I want to bring Alariel. I like techlessness or Tyrion. There's actually a lot of. Oh my! Why? Wow. Wow. Guy just gave up as dwarves. I think it's an okay matchup for dwarves. It's not. Chariots messed it up. Chariots make life very difficult in that one if you do Dawi or High Elves versus Dawi. But besides that, the High Elves are pretty manageable. Besides the noble chariots. A move. He's always fun. He's the one who gave me who runs the what was the cancer build he gave me an idea for? It was like triple Stegodon or something and Rippers. Versus Dawi. That's just nasty build, and I think it's still tourney legal. Or still actually game legal despite the changes. Yeah, HE versus Dawi can be a fun one. The only thing that really messes it up is the noble chariots, which like a dwarf player has to overinvest into. Oh, that was a move hacker. Okay. Maybe he's sick of playing against HE, but I don't know. I'm trying to play HE. So. The Elfie boys. Will this be a game? Who knows? Perhaps. Stay tuned. Find out on next week's episode. Oh, look, it's lizards again. We'll do Trip Sisters. We'll do Double Noble Chariot. I like Noble Chariots. Definitely don't need Chain Lightning. Don't need Flock of Doom. Don't need Flaming Sword. We can't bring Scroll of Hoeth. I do want to try out the new Fiery Convocation. Front line. Now that's a. I guess we can just do spears. Oh yeah, they nerfed the chevrons. I completely forgot about that. But now they hold. They won't hold as well. That kind of sucks. Let's see. Gotta get some. I don't even know. Maybe some. Literally 1 point off from 3 silver helms. Kindle Flame's actually good with sisters. So I don't want to give up that synergy. I can't squeeze. I could squeeze out White Lions. Not. God damn it. Oh, you were against Amove. Okay, yeah. It was all. Amove has some pretty nuts builds sometimes. I don't know what. This is kind of annoying, being literally 1 point off. Like I could throw in the Regiment around Signs of Mathlon. I wish I could get a 3rd silver helm. Or a Tyrannok Chariot. That's what was recommended, correct? Tyrannok Chariot. It's cheap. Gonna run over some skinks. Why the hell not? With a build like this, yeah, and we got down to 1 spend. Yeah, his Dawi builds. Yeah, I've seen some. I've played against some back when I was experimenting with lizard builds to count. This was before the patch, and yeah, he had some really annoying builds to deal with. Actually, did I not bring Teclis on a horse? I thought I did. Oh, he is. What the heck? Why does it? Okay, it just didn't. Whatever. Oh, it doesn't show them on the. Whatever. I'm just blind. Alright, we're good, I think. Yeah, they nerfed all the. I actually think that was a big nerf, and maybe it's wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Some of you who play high elves more than me can let me know. But like, I felt like the Chevron nerf hurt the high elves quite a lot, probably more than most. because you rely on the MD to keep your martial prowess up or martial mastery up. And now with the chevron nerf or chevron change, I guess it's not a nerf, I guess, but with the chevron change, the holding the high elves hold, well, I think, worse. I feel like it hurt every ranged unit basically, and I feel like it hurt the high elves a lot because they're so reliant on their high melee defense early on, and without it, they're not that great. Do you actually? Okay. I can see it being good for the White Lion Regiment round, for example, because who cares about your melee defense there? It's not too hot anyway.
Spearman. It will be done.
Spears. Techless.
High Lawmaster. Noble.
Got a whole bunch of chariots.
Direct me.
My opponent does outnumber me, which is not surprising given that I brought chariots.
Silver helms.
Vanilla silver helms.
Spearman. Silver helms.
And the dream unit, the Tyrnok chariot. I actually like never use this unit. I haven't used, at least not recently. I haven't. I think going missile. Well, no, that's not. I was about to say going missile free versus lizards is a bad idea, but you can bring like a star dragon or something. Though nowadays with the Dread Saurian, the thing is like it's not likely, but as a meme pick, you never know, and that can really mess you up. I think, especially if it's buffed and came out because it hits so hard. I'm not sure. I don't know. I didn't have early access, so I don't really have I didn't really get to test out any of the matchups or whatever. Forehand. What do we got? What do we got? Is that a ancient salamander? Let's see if we can actually. Okay, you pull back. You pull back. So, oh.
We go. Setting forth. Noble.
I don't know why. I'm gonna try to actually net the salamander down. If I can net the salamander and melt his face off, that would be perfect.
We advance.
Oh man, that's a misplay right there, folks. This is a misplay on me getting my. Ouch. Okay, that was a good opener, if I do say so. You guys get in there. Who's their lord? Gorok. Okay.
For duty. It is done. Forward.
What are these? Saurus? We're gonna retreat.
Ulfwan! Son of Ulfwan! They shall know fear. Asa, forward! Attack!
Oh no 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 no! What are you? Run 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 run! Yes. He doesn't have a net, so he can't force us to stay there.
My power is yours.
Onwards! Apace!
Taming the winds.
Can we pivot? And I don't have another net. Oh yeah, fiery convocation. That's a thing. I've lost. I'm not the best with micro guys. I'm actually. The big thing is worse. I actually haven't even. Oh my God! Yeah, that actually did, and that wasn't even like a great cast. That actually did quite a bit. You're right. Holy hell! I like it. I like it a lot. All right. We got another net online. Think you're hot shiz. Get you guys in there. Get you guys in there. Get you guys to run those skinks over. Gun him down. Oh, I should have dropped this like ages ago and I didn't. Oh, whatever. Nothing you can do about that.
Noble, as you say, on me, moving out. Spearman, understood.
They're wiped. Let's get you guys back in here.
Chosen of Hoeth.
Yeah, I'm really rusty too. Basically, most of my games recently have been just been a few tourney
Bamboo!
games.
Battle awaits.
Draw back.
Well, HE got, or Wood Elves got a nerf, not a nerf. Sorry, I'm stupid, but a buff, didn't they? They, in my opinion, a functional buff.
Wielder of
No, you dummies!
Seeking
Don't
the
get in
foe.
there. Get in here. You guys tie them down.
it shall be. I go then.
You guys
Seeking
try to
the foe.
disengage. That
Going
is not
abroad.
the fight you want to be in.
Noble lord.
I kind of, yeah. I was about to say I kind of wish I had brought.
As you say. Scython, hear me.
Get him.
Awaiting orders. Seeking the foe.
Yeah, screw that. You guys can be back in here helping out.
Assa forward.
That guy's dead. That Net of Mintok sister combo is so strong. Holy hell.
Orders. The winds rise.
He even had Shield of Chaka up there, I think. That is just some ruthless stuff.
Brave and true. With me. Onward.
We're gonna try and knock him off.
Arhain Kadei.
You know what? You guys can take it. Stay in there.
Maintaining order.
Acknowledged.
That's the nice thing about sisters. They can take a lot of hurt.
Acknowledged.
This guy's gonna stick around, but honestly, I don't know.
Techless.
Oh,
Onward.
alright. Second fiery convocation of the game. Let's see it. Let's see it.
Lackey.
We're watching. Alright, 4,400 on those guys, 4,300 on those guys. Let's see what it does. Skin cohort, and that's what's Saurus? Okay, 4,200, 42. Oh my god, holy hell. Yeah, I didn't even realize that. That is
Kill them.
gruesome. Well, I learned something new today. That is very cool.
Ever vigilant.
That is very cool. Yeah. So yeah, that's awesome. I didn't realize that. That's a great catch. That was against Saurus. It knocked him down by like 2/3 of the remaining. They took like what, 2,700 or so damage. I had a request for chaos in there. Yeah, that was nuts. I like. What does the overcast do on? That's awesome. Yeah, I learned something new. What does the overcast do for the? Because I never really used that spell because it was so bad. Now I'm curious. Does it say on his bound for? Do I have to check? No, it doesn't. That doesn't count. It's gotta be high magic. Now I'm curious. What does the overcast do? Oh, and more damage. That might be worth testing. I'm not gonna waste our time with it right now because I'm kind of not in the mood to try to line enemies up and test stuff out. But but yeah, if it increases damage, that might be like a haggard wind of death, which not bad. I'll take it. But I don't know if I'd pay for it as like bound. It's really nice for 200 gold. You can get some consistency because it's a wind spell, and Techless is awesome anyway. But to pay for it, if you bring a high magic isn't this. It's a niche lore, so I don't know. Oh man, there we go. Does this qualify as stream sniping? But let's see. We had a request for chaos, so we're gonna do chaos. What did chaos have changed? New giants. Well, giants got cheaper. I say new giants. They're not new. Cheaper. Chaos spawn's cheaper too. Well, good job. It's great. Nah, it's all good. I don't really care, but yeah, it's all good. Either way, I guess I should care, given that like knowing someone's build is nice, but still. What are we doing? So. Ever Chicken got nerfed too. He has 50% missile resistance. It's a pretty big hit. I think we'll take Kolek though. Not gonna bother with Star Crusher. How many Chosen can you see? Yeah, you can bring 5 Chosen. I'm not gonna bring 5 Chosen, but you can. Technically. Pterodons are really annoying in this match, and there's not much you can do about them as Chaos. Some Horsemen. Let's see, Spirit Leech, Doom and Darkness. I like Soul Blight, Purple Sun, Fate of Buna. Nah, I don't need it. I want it. There's a lot of things I want though. I just cannot have. We can get a Shaggoth in here. That's true. Hellcan could be good. God damn. Cost though. Cost though. It's killer. I could cut a Chosen out of here. Because I need some more width too. I'm admittedly not a huge Chaos player, so yeah. Seems decent. We've got double anti-large. We've got some. Yeah, we'll try to make it work. My problem with Hellcat is that you can bring the regiment around. The regiment around is decent, but the vanilla one's kind of bad if you don't micro it like a lot. You have to like you do the direct control, and I'm not really good at staying on top of that. I remember there was that one Ever Chosen tourney where Romulan Dog, I think, almost sniped out a Wood Elf Lord on a dragon, I think, because he was microing, or he was direct controlling a Hell Cannon, which was pretty awesome. But yeah, that's not me. I'm not Romulan Dog, guys. So don't expect that level of micro on this channel. You might get me to micro like 2 caps sometimes. But alrighty. Look at that, we got like a whole group. We got like everybody here. Hopefully you guys are enjoying. I don't know if he needs much time to ready up or not. Croak's actually, I think Croak might still be strong in this matchup, though. I don't know. You're not enjoying? I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, look at that. We got a Dread Saurian. Whoop, whoop. Alright, you guys need to pull back. Cool to see, cool to see. What is also probably not going to be that cool for my opponent to see is all these Chosen that are about to pile into his front line. Alright, you guys fall back because I don't want to be... Alright, yeah, this is... No, oh, well, no, it's doing damage. So I was about to say this is a misplay, but no, he's getting some work done. The Chosen, though, should be fine. I think. I love the Dread Saurian pick, though. It's awesome. Props.
what the masters bid.
The Shaggoth attacks.
The problem is, yeah, his Dread Saurian is just distracting me. But
Yes, chieftain. Balefire.
the Chosen will hold. Okay, that's no bueno.
Quickly.
Wait, what is that? Is this tic-tac-toe? Oh, that is amazing. I didn't even... Wow, I feel stupid because I didn't even notice that. And I feel kind of bad because that is amazing. I love... Yeah, it's just awesome. Tic-tac-toe. You guys get in here and mop those guys up. But, yeah, that's... You know what? I could Spirit Leech tic-tac-toe. But no, we're not doing that. That would be unsportsmanlike. Props for bringing Tic Tac. I like that. I don't like this goonage on poor Kolek though. That's hurting my feels. Oh my, run you fool! No, he's gonna get stuck. Get out of there. Oh, I didn't even notice these guys were like getting bogged down. Get in there, Colex! Get back in there. Oh my god, I'm like, yeah, see? This is why I can't micro. I'm bad at the video game. I'm bad and should feel bad. Yeah, my guy routed, so that's great. I've got no more magic. On the bright side though, we got Chosen in here. That's, I think, gonna decide this battle. Like, Chosen are really strong. Like, vanilla Chosen, in my opinion, one of those, like, not necessarily hidden gems, but they're such a strong unit in this match. Just because... Yeah, this kind of sucks. When you got flying units and it's a tiny map like this one, then your guys rout, and, yeah, they ain't coming back. Yeah, Chosen are so strong in this match. Because they beat up everything. I think they even beat Temple Guard pretty handily. Like, it's not just they beat them, they beat them easily. And, or, I should say, they don't take huge losses while they're doing it. Oh, my caster did come back, in fact, and he's getting penned in by the skinks. Run! No, I don't know, I think he's just gonna fail. Kolek needs to get back in there. Look at Chosen. Yeah, the problem is I'm just like time strapped nowadays. Like I don't even play quick battles that often anymore. It's just tough between work and college or well, now it's grad school and law school applications. Yeah, I just don't have that much time to play Total War anymore. It's just rough. The history video I put up recently, that took like a while to get going. Yeah, I might host a few games after, make them like public, and yeah, time is just an issue nowadays. Like this, yeah, like I said, yesterday I was at work all day. Yeah, I feel it. There are 3 games. We're back for round 2, Electric Boogaloo. All right. What changed a bunch? I'm gonna do Wood Elves because I'm curious. I haven't really played the new Wood Elves or the new units, and I played a few. I tried them a little bit yesterday, but that was it. I'll set up. I'll host a few games after in a little bit, and if you guys want to hop in or anybody wants to hop in, they'll be open. But yeah, unfortunately, I just don't have time nowadays. I don't. Wish I did, but real life sucks. just for you, Luca. He's going with Avalorn. What am I doing though? This is an annoying match. Will we have some tree-on-tree violence? Actually, Waystalkers got buffed this past patch by like a lot. They only cost 600 base, which is pretty nuts. Their item still sucks, but yeah. Rush Wood Elves. Oh man, that's a yeah. We're doing it. Screw it. Yeah, no, let's do it. Orion. I could do the Dragon Rush. The Dragon Rush is actually really strong against the Isles as well. Wildwood Rangers don't Vanguard, right? Yeah. I was wondering. I knew they got changed, and I knew they had stat nerfs to damage, and they dropped in cost, but I wasn't sure if they were given Vanguard because that was discussed a whole bunch on the forums, whether or not to give them Vanguard. All right, we're gonna do double Waystalker, so we have a little bit of forward pressure. We got Orion going with all his perks. Some Wild Riders. And a double Way Watcher. Well, we have no caster. So I just cut him. Open up a path for Branch Wraith. Cut that. Awakening. Do I want Awakening? No. I don't know. Probably Foci. Penumbral Pendulum's okay. Withering's okay, but gotta think on cost. Don't expect Lotus Moon levels of micro or build strategy here. You're definitely not going to get them from me. But at least I have heart. And I think that has to count for something, right? Right? Yeah. Whatever, that's good enough. This is a pro build. There's no way this could go wrong. Alright. Watch this be like one of the maps that has like no Vanguard zone. I don't remember being... Is this an... I don't remember being on this map in a while. Desert's Bounty. Forget what that one looks like. Usually I can recognize it. Crush. You do hate Avalorn that much? I don't really, yeah, I don't know. They're kind of cool. All right.
Wildwood Rangers.
Allied troop count. Well, we are outnumbered. Somehow that's not surprising, given that like I don't know if there's a faction that tends to be like as consistently outnumbered in games as Woodies.
Orion!
I've seen some insanely wide Wood Elf builds, but
Way Watchers.
it's usually like a massive Eternal Guard with like maybe a few Late Guard thrown in the mix. So yeah, I feel like whenever I play Wood Elves, I feel like whenever I play Wood Elves, I'm always outnumbered. I guess all your unit sizes are smaller too. Like the only other faction that doesn't have 90 size units is, well, I guess Dwarves have some regiments of renown, but Dwarves don't have 90 model count units. But I think that's the only other faction that has that. Alright, let's do it. I was not wished to have fun. Seems that I'm very unloved. If I was not wished to have fun, I feel mildly ripped off. All right, I'm already getting shot. What do we got? What do we got? We got the Fireborn. We got Silverhelms. We got Alariel, I assume. Yeah. I actually don't know why I assumed it. Oh, I guess it could be. No, Princess you'd see. The, God dang it. Stop fleeing, you coward. Stand and fight.
Orion! Very well. With speed.
What are those? Lear and Newton, both silver helms? Oh, that's a lot of silver helms. Alright, time for some tree-on-tree violence, guys.
Yes.
Aye.
That said, I don't...
Way Watchers.
I hear you. Following orders.
Forever loyal.
Eager for battle.
Way Watchers. Quickly now.
You have my spear.
Orders understood. Very well.
Oh man, yeah, and Way Watchers are now much squishier. Get in there, Ryan. Rout him. Just fire at will. And wow, I didn't even. Oh my god, I'm bad. I'm a noob. I didn't even start moving. I didn't even order the unit to move. That's terrible. Holy hell. And I didn't use my horn. That's the kind of quality content you can expect on this channel. Like and subscribe, guys, to learn all the pro ways that you can lose as Wood Elves. What happened to L'Oreal? Did she like try to dive in here? You know what though? I am pleasantly pleased with how much damage the actually I say they've been doing damage, but it's probably been the Way Watchers, hasn't it? Just mowing these guys down. Orion's in there too. I don't even know. Alright, we breached that. You guys need to get in on the Walton Sea Guard. I'm getting shot to crap.
As you say. Stalkings of prey.
You guys need to get over here. You guys need to fire at will, because you can shoot L'Oreal that way. Alright, we got the Fireborn running away like a bunch of cowards. And oh my god, get in on them. Fireborn's pretty messed up. We're actually, man, this is just frustrating trying to maneuver everywhere at once.
Withdraw!
Forest Stalker. To war.
Yeah, I'm getting run down. The Way Watcher nerfs are definitely hurting right now, and I'm not. Once again, not on top of my micro. In case you haven't noticed that this game, just in case, guys. Just in case. All right. But we got a death ball going, and that's what matters in this game. Who needs skill when you got a death ball? Get on the Fireborn. L'Oreal's almost gone. Stay on her. Orion's such a beast, though. I think he could right now single-handedly carry me, even if I completely blew it. Like, I hope. I don't know. Maybe not.
Smash them!
It's kind of what Orion does, though, right? You fail, you play like miserable, you play like a vegetable, and then Orion pulls you out of the gutter because he's OP. Fireborn literally on 2 models, and not retreating. I could defend my Way Watchers, and that would perhaps be the professional thing to do. Now we got a L'Oreal. Nice. That should hopefully make the Fireborn run away. Keep running. Leave Buddy alone. Alright. I'm pretty sure right now it's just a matter of time, though. Now at this point with Orion, oh, I completely forgot about these guys. At this point, what I use my ammo on basically doesn't matter. I don't think. Those guys are gonna die. Horrible, painful death. Alright. I'm gonna toggle fire at will because we can do some cleanup in aisle 9 for sure.
I will crush
These guys can definitely clean those people up. Dryads, get on them. Cravens, wow, the Weight Watchers broke. Wouldn't believe it, guys. Saw it here first.
swiftly. Go.
Weight Watchers can't fight Lothram Seaguard. Get in on them.
Strength of
I don't even know if I want to get another Earthblood in or if I'll just
Protect
got Shatter. Yeah, with no Lariel holding them together, I don't think they're going to be able to hold up. And I don't think there's... Yeah. Are they much more entertaining? I know, no horn. If you want someone who uses Wood Elves properly, I will recommend Lotus Moon. Yeah, we'll play. That was a lot of fun, honestly. I had fun with that one. But yeah, if you want good Wood Elf micro guys, check out not me. But it's fun. It's fun. Oh man. All right, I'm thinking I'm gonna do one more quick match, and then I'll open it up, and we can do, I don't know, some 2v2s or 1v1s or whatever, for whoever wants to join. Except Luca, he's not invited. He's not allowed to play. But besides that, everyone else can hop on in. Yeah, maybe I might open it up to 2v2. That way we can get a few more people in. Always fun. I don't know. I don't play too much 2v2s, but there's some, you know, amusing synergies and unit combos you can try. I really Will we do lizards again? I hear Razordons are terrible, is what a lot of people have been saying. I have not tried them in campaign yet. I don't fear the wrath of anybody because I have Sigmar on my side. He blesses this ravaged body. Does Gorak just get his... Oh yeah, Shield of Eons and Mace of Ulamak. Pretty cool. He doesn't get... I think he gets a ward save, but I'm not sure what he gets the ward save from in campaign. But he has a ward save in campaign, I think, starting off. Unless I picked it up and I completely forgot. Missed the item. Friggin' nerds. Or Nakai. Nakai's got the murder party. And golden tributes. Bretonian citizenship. What's wrong with Bretonia? Bretonia is a wonderful place. As long as you're like a noble. And not the other 99% of the population. Yeah, we're not making the dream work here, guys. We could bring the core of Huatl. One of the things I'm kind of worried about, though, is the sister sniping. Like, you guys saw the match it literally just ran with the Isles and how quickly you can lose stuff. I think that sounds like jealousy of Sigmar. Like, Croak. Croak against High Elves. New Croak. You know what? We will run Gorak. We're gonna do the campaign combo, Gorak and Croak. If it goes badly, I'm not to blame. I don't know. Saras. Trying to think. Well, I should get some Cav, probably. Some Spear Riders, maybe. Like 3 of them. Generate some width. That's actually a good point. Yeah, you're right. Let's do Itza. because then we can be cool. We can be like all the cool kids. Alright. Croak. Literally nothing is changing, but I'm gonna run the same build. I don't even know if that's a good build, because... yeah, I don't know. I used to do Croxigors a bunch in this matchup, but I don't think... well, I don't know. Maybe they could hold up, but you know what? The path is set. Trip Cold One Spears. Let's do it. Nice. Iron Skillet. Yum yum. You can cook something good. What was that one great meme where it's like, where it's like comparing it, where it was comparing the, we've got like the whole laundry list of things that Golmaraz has done. It's like the hereditary weapon of the emperors, and like a symbol of the dwarf and human friendship, and like the skull splitter, and then you had the Widowmaker, and it's like literally slays gods, made from a god's weapon or whatever, and then it's Git Snake. It just Snick Skits. That was a really disjointed way of explaining a meme, but it's absolutely hilarious. You can take my word for it. We got Gorok, so I don't know how Gorok is. I have not tried him yet. I actually have literally only played him once, and that was in campaign. So, and in campaign is... do I have any constructive criticism for your games? Well, the first one, I think the Dread... I think you engaged a bit prematurely with the Dread Saurian. Because the Dread Saurian was basically beaten down by Kolek and the Shaggoth. Like, obviously, I like get it. You're trying to mess around with this Dread Saurian, but I think you probably should have waited to try to get Tic-Tac-Toe in there. That was really my only big critique there. In the High Elf one, trying to protect being safer with Alariel, I think a little bit, because she got sniped out, and maybe trying to set up. And I think that was kind of, we both had kind of a staggered engage, but it's usually good to try to get us, and like I do this all the time too, but try to get engage all at once, have like all your cavalry hit at once, but instead, because your Silver Helms kind of came in one at a time, I was able to pick them apart one at a time. Well, that's not something I can really like, yeah. I can give advice. I just can't like, I can definitely give advice. I just can't guarantee I always follow that advice myself, because I'm just not good enough to make use out of it, quite frankly, sometimes. Croak is getting sniped, which is not the end of the world, because we should have... oh, I actually do not have him within the bubble of Guardian Aura, do I? Is this too far away for the Guardian Aura? It is! Crap! Get in there, buddy. Oh, I wasn't even paying attention. I'm so distracted, admiring the fact that Croak is not in the bubble of protection, that, yeah. There we go. Now everything's as it should be. Alright, these guys need to get in on the flanks. Oh my god, why are you not moving? He's just like, I'll get shot to death today. The nobles, though, are getting completely, I think... are they getting squandered, or are they actually winning this? They are winning this. That's going to give me, like, the big sad. You guys get in on the gray, try to bog them down. You guys can do a run-by. That would be grand. I don't think my opponent actually has cavalry, which is... in my opinion, a big misplay. Though I guess if he makes it work, you know, if it works, it works. If I blow it. That was, yeah, because I didn't get my charges off. That was a good engage for my opponent. I think the bolt throwers are, yeah, they're singing. Alright, we're going to get in on those guys. We're going to try to sneak in on the bolt thrower. Alright, let's hope he's not watching. That is how I play this game, guys. I just hope my opponent is not watching. And, yeah. Where's Gorok? Oh, he's fighting spears. Hey, he wasn't watching. And that, dear kids, is why you must watch out. Or suffer immensely. Now, these bolt throwers are doing some nasty work. And this is actually kind of bad, because I still haven't shut him down. I need to get in on him, like, quick, because if I don't shut him down, things are going to be very bad. Because I won't be able to deal with the, well, I got Temple Guard. He doesn't have heals, though. Did he actually bring it? Did he not bring a caster? Alright, we are able to get in on the bolt throw, at least. We nuked those guys. Yeah, there's just so much fire right now. Rout them! Holy hell, that is all sorts of frustrating. I should have actually... holy hell, I didn't use that. I didn't use the... You guys get in there. The problem here is that, honestly, to be quite frank, the nobles are a win condition. They could easily win this one. I might actually lose the old toad here. He's not going to be able to see. Yeah, there's no way in hell he's getting out of range here. You should be killing stuff. The biggest problem is that, yeah, those chariots, they're gonna run shop on me probably. I'm gonna try to keep these guys in reserve because right now I've got 15 models. That's all I got, but I need them. Over here, come on, leave through those guys. You guys just gotta stay safe because they're literally my only high mass unit right now. If I lose them, I lose this game. These guys just don't break. It's like nah man, we ain't in the mood here. At least we beat down the Keepers of the Flame. That's a win. I call that a win. Alright, get in on those guys. We get on the archers. Skinks here, yeah, skinks suck. We actually kind of lucked out. If we hadn't gotten that early, that nice early cast on... Hey, you gonna fight? Let's go. Square up. Square up. Alright, you need to get in on the bolt thrower. You guys need to pursue this gray. My opponent's almost out of ammo. He is... The problem with Gorak is that he's not actually that good. Gorak's not actually, has pretty low... That's not even the real Lithanar, I'm stupid. Holy hell. Yeah, I think he might have this, despite having not even brought a caster. That's all sorts of sad. We do have the Star Chamber Guardians who could help. And a Gorak's going to be a beast. Like, killing Gorak for my opponent is going to be very tough. But he does have that noble. He has two nobles, actually. He's got that noble over there as well. Get in on those archers. You guys should be able to win. Like, the stars are just taking forever to cut through this. The only good thing right now is that all those nobles are way far away. Get in on them. Let's try to pincer these spears and knock them out. How slow? 34 speed. That ain't too hot. And he's just too quick for me. Yeah, I'm just too slow. I literally can't catch him. None of this matters. I'm just not going to be able to get in there. Ever. I'm just going to go back and deal with that stuff. And ignore that. The Saurus are doing... Are they going to rampage soon? They should, right? Or are they already rampaged? Yeah, I don't know. We have... Get in there. Alright. So you can run down that noble chariot. This is the real one.
All is chaos! us. Lot you eat. Who's rude?
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I don't. These guys are. Yeah, they're gonna lose all their stuff. These guys are literally rampaging away from the spears that are closer to them than a Lithanar, which is not cool. Stay in there. Just do as much damage as you can. There's 6 models. You know what? We might do it. We might do it. These guys are down 4-3. Every hit at this point counts. Like if I can, every extra hit I can get in on this noble is good. Down to 2 models, but I just don't. If they get wiped, they got wiped. But you know what? We got that guy down to 600 HP. Big. That's a big achievement. My opponent's gonna have to. Oh, I shouldn't have popped that. That was way premature. Oh well. These archers, yeah, we might be able to pull it off. Hey, Wicked. So heroic chariots are actually really good against against cavalry and anything that has lower entity count because they'll usually hit. The damage gets distributed between like 2 or 3 models, and sorry, I'm getting a little distracted here. But usually the damage gets distributed between like 2 or 3 models, and that is usually enough. So these guys have like 300 weapon strength. That 300 damage is gonna knock out. They'll knock out like 2 or 3 models per swing essentially on most cavalry units. That's why they're strong, and that's actually I actually did a whole video back a while back about why heroic chariots are way better than normal chariots, and it's because even though the damage distribution is usually about the same for a heroic chariot, and they are a little flimsier, you can heal them, and most importantly, heroic chariots do have. So I'm getting distracted here, but heroic chariots will kill models, like a lot of models. Come on, Lithanar's got 1 round, so once he's out of ammo, I don't even have to worry about him killing stuff. Wipe these clowns off the face of the map. But yeah, heroic chariots are really good. And I didn't get the first charge off, which hurt me a lot. If I'd gotten the charge off early on, like I just let him plow into me with his chariots, which is a huge misplay. Like that might have cost me the game. I don't actually know still if he's gonna be able to pull it back. Right now, if we're able to trigger army losses, I think we can take this. If not, he might be able to cycle charge with just these few units, because I don't have enough mass between all these stars. I can, like, pop that, but, like, I can't even control most of my units right now. So... yeah, they just plow through, because, yeah. We don't get no attacks. It's incredibly like just straight. It's very frustrating to play against. But yeah, that's how chariots are. Chariots are win condition. Again, if you have infantry, the high elf ones are probably the worst of the bunch. But we might actually take it because he threw a Lithanar in there. He could have actually just cycled it. I appreciate that. Yeah, I think they actually do have higher mass, but yeah, I'm not sure. That's one thing I wouldn't quote me on because it's not something I haven't checked. But I think they do have higher mass. But yeah, most importantly, just the damage distribution. You can easily knock out, like, even against, like Blackrooks or whatever, you can knock out, like, 4, 5, 6 models on a charge with a heroic chariot, and you won't even kill a model if you do, say, like, Razor Gorge or something. Yeah, they're very strong. You can see the nobles there. And it works the same against cavalry. They just can't plow through cavalry, so they won't get as many kills in a single charge. But yeah, thank goodness for these guys sticking around. I had those last 15 models. That actually, knocking that noble down so much was probably the game changer. But yeah, well played time shift there. I'm actually going to set up a quick custom. So if you guys would like to join, it's going to be move with me. There's going to be no password. It's going to be open to all. So if you guys if anybody wants to join, we'll have a open game here. And we can just have some fun times. Is this one of the new maps, Amber Bro? I think it is. Yeah, that's for Wolfheart, I assume. there's gotta be. I'm not sure how many new quest battles there are, but because I haven't played, and despite being an Empire nerd, I have not played Wolf. I haven't played Wolfheart's campaign yet. I actually played Gelt yesterday, and alrighty, we got teams. I'll do Empire because I want to mess around with Empire. And if you don't get in, we'll try to do a few matches, and we'll try to shake teams up a little bit. You know, have some fun that way. Maybe we'll open up the 3v3 at some point. Main reason I don't like doing 3v3s or the bigger games is because sometimes people will start lagging at that point. Different people have different computers. I don't know how everybody is, and don't want to be like straining anybody's machine, because that's just no fun for anybody. But yeah, let's see. Did the Amethyst Wizard get fixed? He did. Okay, good. Look at that. That's the way. Oh, and I should implement. Yeah, we do have unit caps. Okay, it's default. So, Dark Elves and Bretonnia. So as you guys probably know, the Warrior Priest was actually reworked. He no longer does damage with Soulfire, or he no longer negates magic damage with Soulfire. Now he just does damage, and it's quite a bit of damage. Supposedly, we'll get. Carl Friends was made cheaper because I don't know why, but he was. Could bring a war wagon with a mortar. I still haven't. These guys are already like ready to go, and I haven't even built an army. Yeah, shameful display. Let's see, we got that. We got some Knights of Blazing Sun. They're pretty good against Bretts because you get the magic resist. Very nice against Grail Knights. We'll try archers. I don't like them. I don't like the look of them, but we will try to make them work. And for the rest of it, we need a caster. I'm about to go in without a caster again, because that is true to my form. Jade Wizard, maybe. Yeah, Jade Wizard. Cut that, because that's probably not going to help too much. Shield of Thorns, Flesh to Stone is a decent one. Awakening of the Wood, no Dwellers Below. You don't want to bring too many spells, and then a bunch of spears. Maybe throw in a halberd and some Sigmar Suns in there. And because we got some spare points, we can actually extend that to there, and boom. Alright guys, pro build. If it doesn't win, then it's not a pro build, and I lied. If it does win, though, it's definitely a pro build. I'm not a fan of the archers, though. 120 range is really bad. I was kind of hoping they'd have 140. And with the crossbow changes, I really don't know why CA decided to go with that crappy Ungor Raider type range. They could have easily made them like a normal archer unit, because now crossbows are way different. Way higher alpha damage, way more damage over time, because they actually have higher, right now Empire crossbows have higher DPS than high elf bowmen, and they have much more damage if they, I think, if they get, maybe they don't, but I think they do. I think they have more damage over time as well, just because they get more out of each volley. The Empire crossbows are actually pretty cool. Look at these fancy houses. Pretty awesome. These are some cool new maps, to be honest. You got the ship in the harbor there. Reminds me a little bit of, like, granted, you can't. I don't think you can actually fight on like any or most of this terrain. But it kind of reminds me of some of the GCCM maps, which have some gorgeous aesthetic pieces. You'll have like all sorts of statues and ships sitting in harbor. I think there was Fort Otrusk or something that was added. And I apologize if you guys have to hear the music. That's, yeah, my sister playing music. But, yeah. Some loading time. I'm becoming an old man. Hopefully you guys are having fun. I might do some campaign streaming at some point as well. I know there some of you guys have been asking if I'll do campaign. I'm not a great campaign player. I don't play it too often, and I usually don't try to. I usually try to avoid cheesing, like too many gimmicky strats. But I might try to do some campaign streaming at some point. Get a little bit of Wolfhard action in because I haven't played him yet. Oh my god, these are some really small starting zones. I didn't realize this map was so dense or so condensed. Oh man, look at this. We got like a pro build. We got the Tyrnak Chariot, and I saw that was OP. Plus, do we have Techless so that we can get that OP Fiery Convocation? It doesn't even like, yeah, it is Techless. Look at that. We got OP Fiery Convocation. That means we cannot lose.
Swordsman!
Is it? Oh man, that is some major league lag. We are having some major lag issues here. Oof. It's all good though. Might be a little bit of a sluggish game, but it happens. We got all these fine, top quality archers. I just didn't realize I shouldn't have picked this map, and I wouldn't have if I knew it was this small. But because this is really not meant for 2 players. Good thing I didn't make this like a 3 or 4-1. Let's see. Fade you. Suddenly I'm like very glad I did not do that.
The ground quakes.
But hey, it's a new map. At least we get let's demonstrate the new map.
We await your orders.
All right. I'm ready.
Yes, General.
All right. This is a small map. I didn't realize it. This is so bad now. Oh well. What's this? Sisters of Avalon. We actually have some decent shooting, as well as some not so decent shooting. These guys do actually have better AP values though than most archers. They've got most cheap archers. They've got 2. And the Blessed Trebuchet for the Bretts actually got a big buff this past patch, which is pretty nuts. It actually looks like we're not getting too much lag. That's pretty cool. I was a little worried, but this is workable. Yeah, but the Blessed Treb got buffed this last patch. It actually now has the Blessed Treb.
Take aim. Yes, my lord.
Now does not friendly fire.
Spearman.
We got Swordmasters up here. I could try. You know what? I might actually gonna try to force an engage. Who's this? So, oh no, we're engaging. Nah, not even in there. Those dragon princes are gonna get shreked. Oh, but never mind. He's got the. I didn't realize. That's a little bit of lag. Ew. It hurts. It hurts us, my precious. That's a Fate of Buno or Spirit Leech going down right there. Let's try to whittle down those guys. Let's get you guys on control group 6. Yeah, we're getting some mad lag here, guys. Unfortunately. Is that a Doom Bolt? Or is that the Chalice of Potions? I can't actually tell. That might be the Chalice of Potions. Let's get some shots in on those Dark Riders. This is a little rough. That's going to be a Chalice. Let's get on these guys. Can we?
Very well. This is my command. Power of life.
And the nice thing about all these archers is that they're total trash, right? But it doesn't matter that they're total trash because because they're total trash. I don't have to worry about them dying. I'm just like, whatever. You die, you die. Get that Reichland Runefang going.
March.
I'm not even gonna try to get those guys. That's not gonna happen.
Formation,
We're
march!
bogging them down. We're mucking them up. We got these knights errant intercepted, so good stuff. And
Ready.
oof, this lag. It's killing me. Get that, get that, get that. And we're getting massive value here because we're even blessing the Phoenix here. So huge value. Fat stacks of value. And what I can do also, this actually just, you know what though, because they are tanking the damage right now, I'm actually gonna hit that, drop that on them. I don't know what these guys are doing. That's one of the problems with the bowmen. They have such terrible range. That's a beautiful fiery convocation. My halberds are getting shreked, unsurprisingly. I don't even know what my Knights of Blazing... I had a second unit Knights of Blazing Sun, didn't I? I completely forgot him, so... Oh, does the rock... Okay, yeah, I saw something about the explosion, but I kind of hoped that it would... Okay, that kind of sucks. It's not the end of the world.
Yes, sir! Quickly!
Jade order.
Let's get some mad heals in here.
Let the
Halberds will
wolves
hold.
awaken.
Archers, the thing is, you just have so much quantity of fire, right? So it doesn't matter that it's trashy fire. There's a lot of it. We're going to go stop this Gold One Chariot before it does too much damage, though it looks like Teclis is on the case. Yeah, this is like Bretonnian levels of gameplay right here. Just spam more shots down range, and it wins.
Calls!
What?
You could pop your thing.
Garen, rise. No.
I want to be a little careful with all these Cold One Knights. This could actually get grim in just a jiffy.
That's an order!
Because, alright, we need to get that off, and then bombard everything.
Battle awaits!
We're going to be able to stop them, put them on hold, your ground.
We serve the Emperor!
What a mess.
My subjects.
We're actually holding okay. We haven't lost too many models, which is nice.
See to it.
We're going to be able to remove that. Teclis has got him. I don't have to waste my effort if Teclis has him. We do want to be... Oh my god, you are going way deep.
Onwards.
Oh, hell no. Getting
Advance.
pounded a little bit, but we got Dragon Princess in the back line now.
Weapons at the ready! For the twin-tailed comet! For the Emperor! Formation, march!
Very well.
I am Get them!
Now we're starting to feel the pinch. We're gonna drop a... Oh yeah, that Tyrannok Chariot though, right here. I think that's what's carrying the day here in this big pit fight, you know. But actually, the it distracted me some hits. But the Knights of the Blazing Sun here getting into this nice meaty charger. We're gonna do quite a bit, I think.
Ready!
Oh, this is not where these shades want to be. Getting about to get smacked by Swordmasters. You got stand your ground yet? We do.
To arms, men.
Stand your ground going down.
By Ulrich's wrath!
That's a lot of Dark Rider fire. Yeah, but I can't. The thing is, I can't really do much about it. My archers are too short range. We're about to have these guys get in on me. That's actually some brutal stuff that I didn't really... Yeah. Like, I thought about the range before. I just kind of assumed, yeah, we'll get in there. We'll get the swamp, but we're not swamping. At least the terror from the demis is kicking in and making these guys run like pansies. I'm going to pull back, actually, because I really don't want to be shot anymore. It hurts.
Ready for war. This is my command.
For the Emperor!
This is how... Oh my god. Ooh, that was beautiful, to be honest. Not for me, but it was beautiful. Made me a little sad. Maybe die a little bit on the inside.
War.
hurt my soul watching that. Just nuke all my archers. But it actually didn't kill too many models, which is good.
Battle and blood await.
Alright, these guys running them down. Oh my god, I'm just let these guys sit there and get beamed in the face.
For Heldenhammer, my rule is absolute.
Oh my god, the focus fire from the shades and the Dark Riders have been brutal actually. Like, I know don't get me wrong, I know those units like can do a lot of damage, but holy hell, I didn't expect that much. No, I guess there's a lot of them. I haven't really paid much attention. It's just how many of them there are, but there's a lot. And obviously it adds up.
Prepare for combat. That's an order. Moving faster.
But I think at this point we're definitely going ahead. Get on those shades. The shades might actually be able to beat them, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, the cool thing here is that we will be resistant to at least some of the magic. I guess they don't really have much. I thought they had some magic attacks in there, but I guess the only thing I'm just looking at the Dragon Ball Z moves by the Fae. The rest of them just doesn't have much. Get in on them. Good maneuver though, moving the Dark Riders away from the archers because I obviously didn't have the range to do anything about it. And I do think Grail Knights though might actually be a viable choice now against Empire, where before they were. Oh my god, I'm bad. But whereas before they were not really. You wouldn't bring Grail Knights against Empire because you'd get shafted by the nice net there, but you would get shafted by the can't even speak. Not the brightest lad. You get shafted by Soulfire, but with Soulfire getting reworked. There we go. Now the sisters are the sisters are able to start unloading. That'll be big. Let's get in on her. Where's Carl?
No lingering.
Yeah, I'm just gonna let Triari deal with those things, and there's just still like Dark Riders just running around. I'm not even sure what they're trying to achieve, but if we're able to get a Warrior Priest here on this lady, this fine damsel, crump her over the head with Galmaraz, I think that is going to be game for the High Elf Empire Alliance. So good game. Obviously a little laggy. But that was fun. That map was terrible, I admit. I apologize for that, but that was fun. Well, I don't know why Chaos would be bad versus Empire after the changes. To be honest, like I guess the new Regiment of Renown. Like I feel like there aren't. Yeah, it was. I apologize for that. I didn't realize the map was so small, and I wouldn't have picked it. I just gotta look at the map and I'm like, it's pretty good. But yeah, there was no room to maneuver. That was my mistake. I apologize. But I don't know. I feel like Chaos should still be decent against Empire. Like obviously the Huntsmen, especially with Gelt or whatever, are really strong, and you got the War Wagon, the Regiment of Renown, which could be kind of strong. But at the same time, it's not new threats that Chaos wasn't building to counter before, right? I don't think. Gonna try something. What factions I got in changes? Yeah, good game. It was fun. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I can't really think of. You still have to bring skirmishers and stuff, run down the back line. Dwarf's got a bunch of changes. But I'm trying to think if they got changes. Oh, there was the crossbows and lords. Oh, and Rune of Wrath and Ruin got changed, actually. Is it gonna lag for me now? Oof, that is some majorly. Now I'm getting lag on my end. That is. The stream's still doing fine, but I'm. We got lost Triari. I don't know. Okay, there we go. Now it's catching up. I don't know. It was lagging for a bit there, but trying to think what faction got. Vampire count's got what changes? Hex Wraith's got. The chill guy. I know the chill guy's got like +5 melee attack compared to what they had before, which is nuts. Ooh, That's all good. We got 2 slots open if anybody wants to join. Or rejoin. Otherwise, we'll just do a 1v1 with Ty. Oh yeah. Yeah, that let's not do that again. What's a good one? Chaos Waste is kind of cool. It's a pretty big one. Or MP Crossroads. It's like Yield Classic. Let's do MP Blue River. That's a decent one. Has a decent amount of maneuver room. Has a decent amount of room. I'm trying to think what units got changed. I know the Cryptars got a buff. They now have 70 weapon strength. But I don't think they got as much that much AP. If nobody wants to join, you can always just do 1v1s, I guess. Attempt my hand at vampire counts versus lizards, which is a bit of a tough one. Ah, I gotcha. Is it not letting you get in? That's weird. I don't know. I'm gonna rehost and we'll see if alrighty. MP Blue Reach River. I have not tried the improved Pegasus Knights. They supposedly got their charges improved. I gotcha. All good. But yeah, they saw that they supposedly got their charges improved and their leadership went up. I think right now, and like honestly, actually Taco can attest to this. We did a few games before the patch drop a while back. And he completely trounced me. I was playing Bretonia and I was trying to make the Pegasus Knights work against Beastmen because I felt that would be a matchup where they do well. And Taco here crushed me. He brought Razor Gores and just kind of trounced me. So I don't know. I feel like even with the changes, Pegasus Knights will not be the too great. I can't really think of many matchups where you'd really want them. Like without having a non-AP, like a non-AP anti-large something Bretonia doesn't really have issues with, in my opinion. A second. We'll just do 1v1. It looks like you can have some silly games of 1v1. And yeah, sure, we can do some 1v1. All right, so he's doing lizards. You know what? I actually, I'm gonna try Bretonia because I'm curious to see how one of the do interactions is gonna work. Let's see. We have the Shield of Corone. This could be a tough one because with the Dread Saurian, this is one matchup where I can see the Dread Saurian being incredibly potent. I should you? Yeah, maybe Bordello. Like Braid of Bordello would get like some Hippogriffs in there. I really want to try the Blessed Field Treb. That's been buffed. Get a few chevrons on there, so we got a little more precision. Get a front line going. Some foot squires in there. Get like 2 trebs. This is a really brutal matchup. It's not particularly great for the Bretts. Especially because you don't have like, yeah, you just don't have any effects that would drop enemy armor, and it's really, really tough. Oh yeah, the Fimir buff was pretty cool. Well, I guess I'd say it's a buff. It's not necessarily a buff, I guess. They did get nerfed in some stuff, but in general, it's probably a buff. Scroll of Power. I'm making poor flying taco weight here. I do need some high mass blocker units though. The problem is I like chevron up these Blessed Field Trebs to try to get more precision out of them, but I'm gonna just scrap that to free up a little bit more. Yeah, I'll just throw in defenders. Actually, just scrap those. I can get another unit of questing knights in there. We'll roll with that. We'll try to make it work, and yeah, let's do it. How much did Fimir go up in cost by? Was it 100? I think that is gonna like Norska is not necessarily the cheapest faction. So the Berserk Fimir combo that a lot of people like is going to be a little tougher to run in some ways. And it's still only 70 leadership for Fimir. Like it's a lot better than it was, but 70 leadership, even with fear resistance, is not like unbombable. That's like the same thing as like Demigryph Knights have the same leadership, and they route a lot to terror bombing. If you set it up correctly, in my experience at least. Unless the Empire player like prepares for it, but a lot of Empire players get really greedy, and I think have this idea that Demigryph Knights won't route, and then they do route, and then you're screwed. How much does? So the explosive no longer does damage to your friendly units, but unfortunately the actual rock still does. So we're gonna be hoping not the friendly Farhard boys. I want to try it out. I want to see how it works. We got some spears. I don't know if Taco here's brought like a Vanguard force. Those lizards do have some sneaky shenanigans they can pull.
Spearman at arms! Blessed field trebuchet!
Yeah. So I haven't actually really. I don't know. I guess part of it might be that I just don't play factions that have issues with Fimir that much. But yeah, you should still definitely be able to crack them. What do we got? We got Dreadsaurian on the field. We do the Shredder of Illustria, folks. I was kind of counting on that. This is actually gonna be interesting because I'm genuinely curious, guys, about how well the Shredder of Illustria is going to perform against Bretonia, because this was one of the matchups I was kind of personally expecting it to do rather well. Look at those trebuchets, dude! Like, it's such precision. Like, brings a tear of joy to my eye. We just did more damage to the Sacred Crocscours than we did to the Temple Guard. Laser precision, folks. We got an apotheosis out of him right away, which is nice. That's, you know, I call that a win. Alright, let's... getting a little hit. I think he's getting a little ahead of himself here. I don't see any units.
Doing our duty. Quick now. We serve.
We're going to try and knock out those Temple Guard, because that is one unit I very much do not want to fight.
We are ready.
Valiant Lord! Post haste!
The problem is that Temple Guard stacked on top of, or alongside the Shredder, is what's going to kill me. It's not going to be... The Shredder by itself is honestly... it's brutal, but not that brutal, I don't think, because it's just so expensive. He's dropping Apotheosis, but I don't know if that's worth it, because I'm killing models right now.
Ready for orders.
But he's waiting, he's patient. I don't really want to dive in right now. That's... Oh, that could be ugly. Depends on RNG a bit, but... Please. Please, dear Lord. Alright. We need to push out. Alright. Go, 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 go. That was very bad. That is very bad.
Orders. My lord. As you say.
Oh, that is even worse.
Blessed field trebuchet.
Noble and pious! I am with you! Honor awaits!
Leg it.
For our lady! At speed! Take the ground!
Shifty.
That is oof.
My gifts are yours. My lady brought me you.
Yeah, that was very abrupt. A very abrupt deletion.
Squires.
Bow knights! Hastily!
Granted, like, I misplayed it, but I shouldn't have. Yeah, no, that's game. That was a very quick and decisive victory, and I'm trying to think what you do. Dwellers doesn't hurt. Dwellers doesn't hurt hippos that bad, I don't think. It hurts pegs a lot, but not hippos that much, because they got like 1,000 HP per model. That was really bad play on my part. I just got wrecked. I wanted to try the Blessed Trebs. The problem is, yeah, Blessed Trebs just weren't worth it, really. He's right. Like, another... You could easily get, like, I don't know, 1,600 gold worth of archers in there. But even so, 100 armor, like, with 10,000 HP, and 15% missile resist. Like, yeah. Bretonia has issues with death balls, and I'm not really sure what you could do. Like, Green Knight's not a good choice here because they just bring the regiment around Temple Guard. The Beast Slayers, like, the problem is there is that they got nuked, and that's I let him sit there when he drops his banishment, which was like really bad. If they don't get magic to death, they'll do okay, and like peasants won't hold at all. So I don't know. Not sure. But yeah. Guerrilla, the problem with the Guerrilla Relic though is that it doesn't synergize with a wide army at all, because a Guerrilla Relic requires you to blob up to actually get value out of the Guerrilla Relic, and most otherwise just supporting a tiny segment of front line, and paying 500 gold for something that's protecting like 2 units is just not, in my opinion, worth it most of the time. Yeah, maybe I gotta give a shot to your Nens Thunderbolt, but yeah, I don't know. The thing is, the Guerrilla Relic essentially takes up the slot of like what, 2 unit, potentially two infantry units, 1.5. It's I don't know. It really compromises your width. All right, Vampire Coast. They got reworked. Their zombies are way squishier now. This will be interesting. I'm not entirely sure what build I want to do. Do like deck guns. You can get the black spotted. Oh, it's customs. Wait a second, did I not? Oh, yeah, unit caps. I don't even know. You can apparently get more than 1 black spot if you don't have unit caps. That's actually kind of funny. Deck Chopper with handguns got nerfed in the past patch. We're gonna try something a little memey. We're gonna bring Aranessa. Kraken's Bane. Get some Zombie Pirate deckhands. Get some Mourngulls. It's gonna be silly, but I still need a caster. That's the thing I hate about Ernest. I freaking getting casters. They're so expensive. For Vampire Coast, get all those, and I still can't afford anything. Even if I ditch Son, I can't afford stuff. Whatever, we'll get us another zombie. Some Mourngulls. We can like ditch a gunnery mob. Do I really need all hands hoy? Yeah, we'll get more width. And 0 spend. That means this is definitely a great build. If he goes super wide on air, this could go badly. I don't know. He'd have to invest a lot in air, though. And I do have Mourngulls. I've got Aranessa. I know playing against Vos's Lizardmen is an absolute pain, though. Because you can't shock through their front line, and they just... It's like playing against dwarves, basically. But I don't know if it's worse. The Vampire Coast front line doesn't tend to trade as well into your front line as the Longbeards do, but... For Dawi. But it's definitely a frustrating matchup. We do outnumber him. Or on foot, which is definitely going to be a little bit of a weakness. Super wide build. I assume you went with like a bunch of skinks, probably. Both on 0 spend. That's pretty funny. I don't even know how I want to do this. I guess like that. Problem is the zombies are very slow. I'm gonna have to flex around with the Vampire Fleet captain and the Marine Girls to try to cover things. This will be interesting. I know the zombies got changed, and there was a few buffs. Deck guns got nerfed. I actually think most of the build I'm running right now got nerfed this last patch. What do we got? Sacred Croxigor. Croxigor Ancient. Cold ones, cold ones. This is actually one of the matchups where they tend to do well. Bunch of skinks, Saurus Warriors. Yeah, seems about right. No big monsters. Seems about right. Now, I gotta be a little careful because he might have chameleon skinks. Actually, if we do quick head maths, how much is he supposed to have? 1151. So all these skink cohorts, 5 times 120. We're looking at 600. Another 375, so 1075. So, and then cold ones, 36, 2. Yeah, I actually think we might be seeing his entire army right now. Yeah. Yeah, with the the cohort, that seems right. So based on quick head maths, it would appear that he does not have proper anti-air, and he's got a spellcaster, but who's got transformation of Kadon, but I don't know, man. We got some meaty shots into these guys. I'm definitely not letting him shoot me though. A few shots in there though. Always nice. One thing we can do here though is anchor ourselves against the trend. One thing that I kind of messed up here is I don't have artillery. If I had artillery, I could force him to come to me on my terms. That's one of the nice things about artillery. Forces a move. I'm not entirely sure how I want to engage here because I'm not going to just sit around on my bum, but I don't want to get. I'm not too concerned about having this advantageous spot, but at the same time, I don't want to get like a really crummy engage. The skin cohorts are going to be annoying. They're a decent source of anti-air, for sure. Alright, let's pop the Legion of Chaka in the face. The reason being is that I want to prioritize the Saurus. Skinks don't matter as much, and right now I don't have a line of. Okay, there we go. Shield of Chaka's been popped. That's a little preemptive. They're not shielded. You guys can get in there. I don't really want. You guys bog them down. Get in on them. Get in on them. Good lord. Oh my god. Zombies and their clumsiness. Alright, we got Aranessa doing her thing here. We got a... If he goes for... Okay, we got another summon going down, which is frustrating, but whatever. We need to plug up the gaps here. That's kind of brutal. we get that to heal him.
Who's next? Move! See dead rise. Bonding action!
This is a bit of a bad angle to be engaging on.
On way. Backhands.
Orders! Power and death! Midnight Raider!
I don't know why my Winds of Magic is so bad. We're losing everything over there. I don't know. You know what? If you guys can get clear though.
Kill him, lad!
You guys.
Get me close! Shayash!
I think Depth Guard might actually be decent in this match. Oh my god. Am I just gonna get pounded by Crocscore Ancient here? Apparently I will. That's mildly depressing. That's gonna be that. Yeah, Aranessa was a mistake.
Alright!
Should not have brought her.
Above deck.
But it is what it is. Ended up with a squishy caster because of that, and then he sniped him out really nicely, which was very well played. Now Aranessa's gonna get sniped, doesn't really matter. Yeah, Aranessa was a big misplay there.
Yes!
I think you're better off with Noctilus or Luther. Like, if you have Luther here, you can basically just... well, granted, you still have to bring a caster if you bring Luther, but if you have Luther, you can just chip away at your opponent. And you don't really have to give a damn about any of these skin cohorts. You can just kind of shrug that off for the most part. And you could chip away at the Ancient, Skin Priest, and all those units. No, that was a cool wide build. Depth Guard would have probably been better. Papa Gelt. We'll do one more. I'll do some Empire vs. Brets, and then I'll open it up to twos again, and then we can get a bigger group and give me un momento. Brets. Final Transmutation got nerfed. That makes wow. That actually makes Gelt worse. Give me one moment. Alrighty, Empire. Alrighty. We're gonna run the new and improved Carl Aranessa. Aranessa is bad. Kind of want to try the. Do I want? Could get the wagons. And demigriffs are still good. I'm actually kind of tempted. What can I do? Not that. I don't care about that. Scroll of Power. Put him on a horsey. Script that off. We don't need that. We don't need Mace of Hellstorm. No. Crown of Command's alright, but we don't need that. Let's see. We got a mortar carriage. That's a bit fun. We throw in some huntsmen. I'm actually kind of curious about how they'd perform here. I get some with some spearmen. One cannon maybe, just so I can pressure him into advancing on me, and if he brings artillery I can hopefully counter battery that. And then I do need a caster, so probably just the usual Jade Wizard in case he goes with Grails. No Dwellers Below because I can't do the meme anymore. And this will be a bit iffy because we don't have much in the way of sustain. I could get, yeah, if I could get more width that way. There we go, and we got 0 spend. We got a cannon, so that can hopefully whittle down at least some of his troops. I mostly want to try out a specific combo with the Archlector and Warrior Priest because they've got the new Soulfire, and I'm not sure how much damage it does now. I think it's a 26 on the patch notes. They had it messed up, and it was 26 to 1, but it should be 1 to 26. But Dalv was saying it can do a lot of damage now. I was talking to him about it, and so I'm kind of tempted. I want to try it out, see how it does. Hopefully I can get a decent engagement here on Taco and not get like caught out against like a 1 unit of Knights Errant or something and not get a cast off. But we do have the mortar, so that should be fun.
Swordsman! Spearmen!
We got a few huntsmen. That should be able to support us as well in the backline fight, though probably not ideally, I don't think. I don't know. We'll try. It's a very narrow box we got here. You guys can be here with the Demi Blob. Yeah, but Faith Demi's essentially got a makeover. Unfortunately, he's still got, yeah. The cannon is definitely going to be an issue because it's just so static and immobile. It's one of the reasons I kind of hate artillery personally, just because it's so static. And you can't flex, and defending it sometimes is just so frustrating. How wide did he go? He went very wide. This is going to be a rough one, because we don't have much to deal with. We got a war wagon they're kind of harassed, but the huntsmen are kind of expensive. We don't want them... Ideally, we don't want them fighting bowmen. One of the nice things is they can fight bows. But yeah, we will see. I know it's not my usual Empire build here. We'll see. I usually go more heavy on the cav, and I don't usually bring missile infantry into this matchup because I don't think it's safe necessarily against Bretts, but we'll try it. I definitely want to see how the mortar does. I'm hoping like a 340 range is enough. Hey, trebuchets, yeah.
Sigmar guides us. Don't miss fire. Taking position.
How about a no? What is he? What did he bring? Did he bring a bunch of battle pilgrims? No, those are men at arms. Battle pilgrims. Okay, we got battle pilgrims. We do.
For the Emperor.
What is the rest of this? Questing knights. That was to be expected. More questing knights. A damsel of life. Alberic. One Treb's already down. We got companions of Canel over there. Time to scatter. We're gonna start bombarding that over there. We're gonna start scattering over here. You guys move over that way. One thing I absolutely do not want.
Spearmen, moving now.
All right, trebuchet. Okay, he actually dismounted his trebuchet, so we're gonna shift the target to the companions of Canel. That's something you always want to watch out for, is that sort of shenanigans. I don't. One thing I absolutely do not want is that if he doesn't if he doesn't notice this. God damn it!
Great cannon!
Well, the cannon took too long to fire. The Holy Wardens though are starting to suffer, which is nice. That's good. Smile to my cruel imperial face.
Mortar!
Are you going to like fire today? Okay, that's a shot. Did it hit anything? Yeah, it hit a few. We're pressuring for sure. We're whittling these guys down, which is really nice. He's hitting a heal over there, which I think is a mistake because I've only hit him with the cannonballs, so they've lost models. One thing though I definitely can't afford to have happen is have him get on top of. I cannot let him get close enough to start shooting my. Excuse me. I can't let him get close enough to start shooting my artillery with.
No lingering!
You guys can actually whittle them down because they're unshielded. So.
Take aim! Quick march! Sigma! Understood.
Oh no, I messed up.
Ready!
Goodbye, cannon. Because I'm bad.
Sigma's heirs! Detachments move! At speed! Sigma, guide our fire!
I can try to retreat.
Forward! Let the wind of life blow!
It's okay. I don't think did we lose our artillery pieces? If not, it's not the end of the world.
Go! Sigma calls!
Clean them up.
Spearmen!
I am life!
The Empire endures! Shields up! We await your orders! Quickly!
Get in there. You intercept them.
Attack! Sir!
Mortar's doing work.
Game! Empire marksman!
By the twin-tailed
That's one round of buffs, but we haven't used up all of our buffs, which is very important here.
Warrior priest!
Look at that damage output.
For Heldenhammer!
onward! Let's guide that flow!
Yes, sir! Quickly! For the Warhammer! Sigma calls! Servant of Sigma!
Look at that.
The Empire!
Mortar! Quick march! Limber weapons! Weapons drawn!
Shade
Come on, come on,
wizard.
come on.
Ready for war! Formation! March!
It's a bloodbath.
Mortar! Formation march! Sigma commands!
Run! Run, Forrest, run! Get you boys buffed up.
Let the woods awaken!
Alright.
Great cannon! Ready for war!
Can we like, you know, kill them today, maybe? Would be nice. Who's that? Is that Albrecht? It is. Keep the coward for these.
To battle!
Damn baguette eating fool.
Sigma
But I think we got this one actually.
Sigma's heirs!
Well played though.
Shaman!
I think that new Soulfire is brutal though. Like I'm pretty sure I would have gotten Crump there if it wasn't for that new Soulfire. I just smacked him real hard with that. That was disgusting. I think. Maybe I'm just. Admittedly, I could be like over exaggerating. Like I might just be off and have like misinterpreted what I saw, but it felt like boatloads of damage. And did you guys not mount the gun? Oh, are your guns destroyed? No, they're not. Get on them then.
For the twin-tailed comet!
Am I getting?
Go! For France!
Yeah, that's one of those things. Like you learn new stuff with every patch, right? Like I think that previously before this patch, he would have actually won that cav fight. I'm pretty sure. Like, that Soulfire, it's hard to tell just how much damage it did, but it felt like it did a lot. And I look at the kill count, but at the same time, it's easy to mop up kills when something's already crippled. The Huntsman also did really well. They lost a few models in the archery duel. You know, I was actually pretty pleased. The Huntsman did a lot for me there. The new Soulfire did a lot for me there. The Mortar did a lot. It was all in all good. Yeah, I was surprised. Interesting the use of Albrecht. He's cheaper now on horseback, so. But yeah. Yeah, that was nuts. Like, the cannon got some early killing in there, which was nice, and I think he accidentally used an Earthblood early on when he lost models, but rather than HP, but still. That demi-blobbed it. Work. But yeah, we do have a slot open. I can... move to a different map. I'll open up some slots if we want to try 2v2. I'll open up a few slots here if anybody wants to join. Otherwise, I'll do a few more games with Luca. You guys can watch us duke it out. But, yeah, that was fun. Those new mortar wagons are pretty cool. Like, granted, he almost shut him down with the questing knights, like, instantly there. But, yeah, that did work. How do war wagons go? And, by the way, for those of you guys who didn't notice, the Outriders actually got a huge buff this last patch. Not one that was necessarily like buff in stats, but because before their reload time was bugged, they were supposed to shoot every 5.4 seconds, but they actually shot like every 10 seconds or so. They actually fixed that. Now they actually shoot every 5.4 seconds. So their DPS is, as advertised, 34 damage, which means Outriders now have more DPS than like Weight Watchers in a single burst or within 10 seconds, which is pretty insane. Given that Weight Watchers have 27, and with Hawkish Precision, it's a little higher than that. It's like you get another like 2 points on that. You're looking at like 29 or something. But Outriders, 34 damage over 10 seconds, pretty insane. Am I gonna be lagging now like mad? But yeah, the new war wagons are fun. I haven't tried the Huntsman General yet. He's got a bajillion different fire buffs. You know, these are decent items. He's very cheap too, which is kind of cool. Hey, we got Dowie. Who don't love no Dowie? Ooh. The Hellblaster's supposed to get more precise in the last patch, which is kind of cool. Good lord, people will just not lay off me. We'll get some Bretonian here. I'll be right back. I come back and we got a whole crew. Awesome. Alright, alright, alright. Ho ho ho, wee bucket. Alrighty, alrighty, alrighty. I like the Enchantress versus the Woodies just because she's almost invulnerable to magic damage, which Wood Elves tend to bring in some quantity. Awakening the Wood's not bad. It actually got cheaper on Winds of Magic, which is nice. We gotta deal with Chaos. The problem is most of the tools that crack Chaos do not crack Wood Elves very well. Rail Guardians actually got better as well this last patch. They do more damage. They got a little more AP. Oh man, my ally here is going all in on the melee Dowie meme. Against Wood Elves and Chaos. Not sure that's the way to go. Not sure. But you know what? We'll take it. Yeah. Probably like Grails. Like I like Grail Knights, but against Chaos, I usually like Hippogriffs. Because you can try to bring like a Treb or two, and then stiffen things up with some spears, and then some archers. Like, yeah, try and feel. Oh man, oh man, oh man. We got. I guess I can ditch the Holy Warden just because he's going full on with the melee meme, so it's gonna be good. Good times, guys. Good times. We're gonna have a lot of fun. It is the melee dream team. Good times. Hopefully my peasant bows can like overwhelm whatever chaos. I'm hoping the Mr. Trafalgar here doesn't bring like 2 Shaggets or something. Alrighty. We got everybody here. All right, let's do it. Let's do it, fellas. Oh man, we're waiting. My beard doth grow and grow as white as snow. I think this will be an interesting battle. Melee dwarves and Bretonnian against Chaos and Wood Elves. Like Wood Elves are like the one faction you never you don't want to bring melee heavy armies in, or I should say great weapon heavy armies into. So it'll be interesting. But PK Garden stuff can do well against Chaos Warriors, like Chosen. So we will see. I actually think Giant Slayers might trade okay into some Chaos units as well, especially gray weapons, which are really popular in the matchup. There we go. There we go. All right. And we got a nice roomy map. For once I didn't screw up and picked Longwy, which is got all sorts of room.
Shields, aye.
Do literally all the men-at-arms look the same? Huh. Disappointing. 0 out of 10. Immersion or ruined.
By the lady.
Or maybe they're the peasants are just so inbred that they all look the same.
Peasant bowmen. Oi!
Enchantress.
Oof. Why are we vanguarding miners up there? Miners do not have stock. Alright. Well, I got some trebs, which will hopefully help. Yeah, having an SSD can help. For sure with load times.
Awaiting orders. Knights of Petunia.
I need to get a bigger SSD. It's something I need to save up for at some point.
Field trebuchet. Knights errant. Targets.
Because I have Warhammer on my SSD, and that's about it. It hogs a lot. Well, that and Opera OS and all that hogs most of the room on it, unfortunately. I just haven't gotten my crap together enough to do some work and replace an SSD. Alrighty, let's rock and roll.
Fields trebuchet.
Sons of Bretonia!
Orders.
Ooh, Chaos Warriors, great weapons.
We
No,
serve the
don't
king.
retreat. That's cowardly.
Bretonians, attack!
Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man.
I shall go.
Oh man. This is gonna be rough.
Charge!
Oh man, and he actually got the charge off. He's not bad like me, and he actually got a charge off.
Winds
But
rise.
I am Bretonia and I cannot lose. Yeah, so yeah.
As you say.
I just got YOLO'd by a bunch of elves.
Wanted.
I got Fey Enchantress in here, up in this house. Gonna drop a thingy on you. Gonna drop a thing over here. Gonna hope that does something. And yeah, we're gonna hope we can like pull this one out.
Fire!
This is gonna be this might be quick. This might be painful, but
Sorceress.
look at that. That was actually not as impactful as I'd hoped. I was thinking, oh man, that's gonna like wreck his face. It did not wreck his face. It did not wreck it at all. No, Sam, I am.
Clear out!
No faces were wrecked this day. Right now the only thing that's getting wrecked by the look of it is my cat, which is routing like a bunch of pansies. And my infantry, which of course is... Oh, and... Oh, my crap. I didn't even realize these guys were just sitting here doing nothing.
Knights errant! Full tilt!
Get in here. Ran trades. We do have Orion somewhere in here, which is really not fun. Grand Light's getting over here. Faye definitely doesn't want to be fighting Orion. We can pop that. Archers, they're doing okay for themselves.
Father lady.
And our Grand Lights. So the problem with if Grand Lights are out, by the way, this is something I think a lot of people don't realize. But if your Grand Lights are out, you actually get quite
Honor my vows.
the penalty for that, because Grand Lights lose their physical resistance when they're out. So, and this is an immensely bad engagement here. A few trebs could like work on those guys. That'd be ideal.
As you say!
We're getting shot at by Weight Watchers over there. The Hawkeyes of Jakira. They're routing me and making me sad, and it's kind of painful.
Post haste!
We're gonna see if we can swing around that way.
Hasty! Quick now! Draw!
Yeah, he's just probably gonna rout them, I think. Maybe not. Maybe we can
Write them
break
down!
these people's faces. These elves' faces.
With haste! Serve and obey! Quick now!
Yeah, they're.
Ready!
Yeah, there come the sisters.
Glory awaits!
I'm gonna have to turn to engage them, but now I'm getting hit by the smoke bomb. Ew, leave me alone. And now there's a lot of horsemen in my back line. Yeah. Yep, this hurts. It hurts so bad.
Fire!
Of course. Ready for battle.
This is why you always want to bring some shooting as a Dawi, by the way. Just saying, it helps a lot.
Lady!
Makes it much easier to control stuff. You have to control the battlefield when you've got missile play. Because right now, yeah, the Dawi here is gonna get zoned out hard. Now we can't get
We are ready.
the Sisters of the Thorn are basically butchered. We're gonna get on the Hawkeyes here soon.
Them.
The problem is, yeah, Triar's on it. And he's breaking my leadership here and breaking my heart.
Swiftly! The lion's wheel! We serve!
Can you guys get on that one?
Cut that down!
I serve her.
We'll hit them with a heal, but now we're in on top of them. That's good. That's good. Just getting anything. You can put a few units of Grail Knights on there. That's a big win. Can I get a whoop? Is there anything to nuke? I always want to check where to nuke. It's kind of tough though. Sometimes. So the Chaos player, we've actually knocked out his stuff. That's kind of cool.
Run, man!
Now, I don't want to really deal with Orion, because Orion's a meanie. Can we like shut these guys down today? Is that too much to ask?
Destroy
My
them.
peasants finally overwhelmed the lone unit of Dryads.
Take your aim!
Take it.
Very well.
Orion's actually a big threat to the Fae because he does not do. He's one of the few guys who doesn't do magic. One of the few lords who doesn't do magic damage on the Wood Elf roster for melee,
We go.
which is actually really
For the
good
lady.
in this situation. Got a Sword of Chaos out there.
Stumps.
In her
We get-
service.
Knights of the realm.
Can we run those guys off the field?
Shields high.
Okay, so things are looking up. Now, this is nice. The Dragonback Slayers are getting on top of Orion, and he's going to have a hard time getting away. I'm going to reform ranks.
At once.
Try to get my catapults back online.
Post haste.
I honor my vow.
Orion's getting away there, but
Knights of the realm.
Knights of the Lionheart to chase them down. I want the Grail Knights back in the fight over here.
Once.
We might be able to pull it off. The Dwarf player actually did that. I wasn't even paying attention, but good old Shaggy here has done quite a bit of damage to the Chaos Force, I think. It's a little tough to tell, but yes. Yeah, and they're still fighting in the pits. Chaos Warriors, we can barrage them. Archeon, not the greatest against Dawi.
For the lady.
Knights of the realm.
What was that missile? Is there a Waste Stalker somewhere? You guys saw that missile, right? Holy hell. The Wards of Sith are literally on 30 HP. Do they rout? No.
The lady
They're actually going to
wins
kill...
it.
Yeah, well... Alright, we finally shattered them. I really did... So the Hawkeyes, if they have a single model that can shoot, it's actually very dangerous. Because... Yeah, so the thing with the Hawkeyes is that even if they've got a single model that's capable of firing, that single model
Ready. Fill 'em with those.
can be all it takes to apply a Discourage debuff,
Knights of the realm.
and then you're going to have a bad day.
Attack.
So you don't want, if possible, you want to deny Hawkeyes the ability to survive. Because it's a potent combo. Nice leadership bomb type thing. Alright, we broke that. I think Triari's force is actually basically off the field right now, which is a nice little win for us. Can we shut down those guys? No. Does he have Burning Head? No, he doesn't. That's odd. I'm actually kind of surprised by that.
Man at arms. We are ready. Trample
Let me
down.
get back in there. Alright, cleanup in aisle 9 is done. Orion, of course, is going to keep fighting. He's unbreakable. And here the Chaos Warriors are actually going to intercept, so yeah.
Fields trebuchet.
He's getting in on like everything. He's going to shut down my archers because I'm not good at defending. And
Get out of here.
I literally saw that and didn't actually move to respond. So, yeah. Sucks to
Morgiana.
suck. The Swords of Chaos got way more potent this last patch. Like, they've got way... just everything's better about it now. Now, I don't have to... Fortunately, Fane Changers doesn't have to worry much about Orion, which is kind of nice. Or not Orion, Archeon, because Archeon does magic damage. So, if it does magic damage, Faye doesn't care.
Shields.
If it does...
Kill 'em all.
If it does normal damage, that's when you start having issues. But I'm going to try to swarm these guys. We're gonna...
Bowman.
The Grails actually are trading okay with the buff. Like, better than you'd expect, I think.
Knights of the realm.
Smash it.
Orion is back online, which is no bueno. Are these Swords of Chaos actually escaping? There were some... Oh, that's odd. I didn't realize there were some that were escaping. There were some in here fighting the Grail Knights, and
Ready to fire.
I don't even know what's going on right now. I think we're winning. I want to say we're winning. Wow, I just dropped the heal on like one unit that was nowhere near the fight. Good stuff.
For
10 out of 10.
Brutonia.
This
I
is
am
not
the
good.
Fae.
Get out! Run!
Apace.
Archeon's almost gone, though. Flaming Sword of Ruin, it helps against physical resist on ret units, but it's not that good.
Present Bowman.
Yeah, good game. That's gonna be it.
Lord.
Holy
Dawi melee OP, guys.
What do you need?
And oh yeah, Orion just fights to the end. He's going here. He's surrounded by knights, but he's not going down without a fight. Just jabbing him from all sides. Surprised he hasn't gone down yet. There we go. And the king in the wood falls. That was a very bold strategy from Triari there. And it actually hit me pretty hard early on because I wasn't able to get clear with 1 unit of Grail Knights. I was surprised by how well the Grail Knights did, though. Against the Regiment of Renown, the Hunters of Kurnus. Grails did work. True to form. Look at that, 144 kills on PK Garden. There I was bashing them. That's pretty funny. Doing the work. Swords of Chaos also didn't work. I haven't tried them out yet. Yeah, those are fun. Alright guys, I can do one more, then I gotta take a break. I'm gonna do one more. I'm actually gonna do Chaos this time because I want to try out the Swords of Chaos because I just realized or remembered that they had been changed. And I'm kind of excited to try them. Like, their stats are way more brutal than they were before. I think they actually, is their HP still, their HP is still worse than normal Chaos Knights. That's kind of sad, but yeah, you compare them to melee knights, and they got, well, obviously they've got much lower model count, but they're just way better across the board. And then they got Guardian. Alrighty, we got one more. I'll do. We gotta do the Wombo combo. The lore friendly build. So no flame store item. I'm not fond of that spell. Fireball got changed, and against Empire, it's not really worth, in my opinion. Empire tends to have heals, so. Hey, we got geese. Cool. Alright, we got Slayer Kings. We got the Crown of Domination because that's nice to deny terror routes because even the friggin' Swords of Chaos can route into terror. It's kind of sad. We got the Summoners of Rage in here. Ooh, ew, Tomb Kings and Empire. That's gonna be a lot of shooting. Trying to think of a different, but at the same time still decent map. Something that has a lot of room to maneuver. I like something that has some terrain, which is why I don't want to do like Chaos Wastes, but at the same time something that isn't like where you have room to move around and room to do stuff. Definitely not doing Amber Bow. Is Prague a decent one? Oh, Sword of Torgald's actually good. I was trying to think of it, but Sword of Torgald is really solid. We'll do that. That's a decent one. You got some terrain to mess around with. You got plenty of open areas, so you want to use artillery. If these guys will probably run some artillery, I assume. You can use it without feeling too screwed over. The big problem is trying to run these big elites here. And it's Empire, especially New Empire. Draenagers did get more armor. They are cheaper now. But, not sure I want to be doing that. The problem is how do you deal with demigriffs? How to deal with demigriffs without dragon ogres. I don't really want to run Cola. I can look at gun down too. Arcane's at least kind of survivable. Tough stuff. We might actually have some Horsemasters. The problem is without. Wait, can we bring? Oh, I didn't implement unit caps. Oh, you're allowed 6 units with 360. I thought it was only 5. Okay. It's not too bad. So you could bring a lot of them. Probably not gonna do that puppy. So, how to do this? I like the Mirror Guard because they're quick and nippy. Chaos Marauders. Alrighty. I'm sure this is a pro build. 10 out of 10. Would recommend. Like, never has there been a better build. But you know what? It's thematic, guys. It's thematic. For this last final showdown. Alrighty, last game. Loading up. Load, please. Today would be nice. Whoop whoop, last one. Alrighty, Chosen and Marauder front line, so we got a lot of width. We should be able to swarm all over, kind of. Okay, I literally forgot what spells I brought. Got Aspiring Champs in there. Now I don't want to get Hammer of Witched or something, so I'm gonna hide these guys for a bit. And we'll deploy there, and then we'll deploy you guys here. I love when there's fake trees and it doesn't like actually stealth your units. There we go. There. You guys can be control group 3. A final little tidbit, just my opinion. This is just my take on things, but usually if you're trying to set up control groups, unless you're going for some super micro intensive build, in my opinion, you don't want to have more than 5 control groups. Usually I find that 5 is enough, especially if you're starting out. If you're like trying to learn your way through quick match, I would recommend that. It helped me a lot at any rate when I started doing that.
Do not meddle in my destiny.
I know some better players, like Lotus Moon, like especially, for example, will have like a bajillion control groups, like all of them, all the control groups. But yeah, personally, I like to go lighter on those. Now, interestingly enough, there's not really. They went like full melee. Holy hell, that's nuts. We got demis, we got the Regiment of Round Black Lines. They're already getting pounded though. That's yeah, we're not engaging on that. We are not. You guys turn off your fire at will. You guys turn off fire at will.
Chaos warriors. Blood! Get them! Obliterate them!
This could actually be rough because that's a huge death ball of stuff. We can get in on like Cetra there, but ultimately, you guys harass them. You guys get in? Like, I think I just didn't order them to charge.
Lord of the end times! For the Chaos Gods! Blood for all! Charge them! Deliver slaughter! My blade hungers!
To the slaughter! Yes? Obliterate them!
Alright, and let's get in here. Let's hit you bad boys with that. And get in there. And can you, like, move today? Pop the Slayer of Kings.
Very well. Throw those axes!
We got physical resist buffs and we got all sorts of stuff. In the meantime, the Chosen are just gonna be hacking their way through the front line. Like, they don't give a damn. Now, one thing my opponent is doing well here, though, is one thing Geese here is doing well is that he's isolating Archeon, which is really nasty. And two, he's actually keeping his infantry in reserve rather than just YOLOing all of his infantry, which would actually be very nice for me. It would let me do a big old. Burning head, and I might still get a big old burning head here, but. These guys are doing they're doing work though. Right now, obviously, right now with the debuffs getting stacked on them and layer on thick, it's not going too hot. Now we got a burning head going down. Now hopefully it roasts what we actually want it to roast, rather than roasting my own guys or something. It looks like it's roasting my own guys. Yeah. What can you do? Can't always get what you want. Oh. Wow. Okay. Well.
This area is safe.
I don't even know what's going on with my ally right now. I'm legitimately like not paying attention to him at all. Kind of feels bad, man. Can we like whittle these guys down though?
Marauder horsemen for the blood god.
Let's get one of you guys to bog down their shopkeep till they fall apart on their own. In the meantime, let's just beat the snot out of these fools. That was a spell going down, but I'm not sure what it was. We really need. We're doing okay. You know what? I was about to say we really need some, like. We got halberds though. Yeah, you disentangle yourselves, guys. Get out of there. This is bad. These guys are holding it. Well, the Chosen are gonna hold okay. I'm pretty sure that's the Chosen. Yeah, Chosen up to 92 kills, fighting like a boss. But yeah.
For the Chaos Gods. Raw! Raw!
I need to disentangle myself because this is bad.
All will be despoiled.
You guys need to get in there, and you guys need to go pound this guy's face in. Can we stand your ground and bombardment? If we can, these guys are almost. No, they're not. I was about to say, oh, they're almost gone. They're not almost gone at all. This chariot is stuck there, which is trying to dodge, but that's not exactly working out. Such for their. God damn, those Shopti though. They're such a pain. I hate death balls like this. They're such a nuisance. Especially when you can't like really yeah, bring like Shaggots to just because Shaggots will like beat the snot out of these guys that kick their teeth in, but you can't do that. Swords of Chaos are really messed up right now. You know what? Just focus that. Archeon, where you at, bud? Where am I chosen at? That's the real question here. The chosen, of course, are just they're like yeah. There's a few of them. There's like an army, but we're chosen. We are the chosen of chaos. We don't give a damn. I still don't have a second charge of Slayer of Kings, which is just nuts. I'm trying. Okay. Okay. Can we get on? Where's Mr. Imperishable? Ah, he's over there. All right. So the Sword of Chaos doing work. You get in there. Get.
So be it. Pull back.
You're a dead man, Mr. Imperishable. I say that, but then he's like, nah, not dying today. Not today, folks. There we go. He's crumped. I think that's actually army losses kicking in. And well played. A good game. And it's lagging? Did just someone disconnect at the end here? But well played. That was a brutal trying to, because I brought in build. Obviously, was worried about lots of shooting, especially with the new. I actually do think Triari did bring the. I wasn't paying the greatest attention, but I think he did bring the new Regiment of Renown Hellblaster wagon. But yeah, I was expecting that and like a whole bunch of other shooting, and I'm like, oh no, this is gonna be terrible. And so I didn't really have a build well designed to counter lots of big monsters. That was nuts. Yeah, War Sphinx, Necro Sphinx, etc. That's a lot of HP to burn through. Chosen doing work. They always put in the mileage. Of course, the Necrotech did great because Heroic Chariots are good. Yeah, well played. You did a lot of damage. He almost wiped most of my army. The fact that Archeon stuck around and the Swords of Chaos were just so good at containing these guys for so long. They only got 3 kills, but those they probably didn't kill these guys, but still, it mattered. The damage they were doing mattered. Yeah, Triari getting some value here with the Black Lions. Looks like, yeah, gonna wreck the Cold One Knights pretty bad, and the caster. Perhaps try to do that Soulfire shenanigan. Oh, it's like a very yeah. We got Volkmar, we got the Warrior Priest doing work. Probably trying to use. I don't know. I'm kind of assuming maybe he was trying to do the Soulfire thing. Demigraph Knights. They actually got a buff this last patch. And they did well. Shaggy here getting some good value out of stuff too. Both are. I don't know if he started with 2 chevrons, but he might have done a lot. I saw him sniping the wagons at first. So. Yeah. Well. I am going to have to clock out, guys. Had a lot of fun. Hopefully you guys enjoyed watching and had fun as well. I'll try to I always said I want to try to stream more often, but then I just don't have time. But hopefully I'll be able to get some more streaming in. Maybe get in some campaign gameplay. And we can have some fun that way, guys. And I do hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll see you all next time around. Well, signing off.